All right, so we're going to get into it today. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Scale and Nomad, welcome on in, as well as Skessy. Thank you for that raid earlier. How goes it? This is Yellow Wolf, who I also love. This and another artist that like plays the same like bluegrass rap is in some albums is Bubba Sparks. I mean, we can go back to like Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. Oh shit. 69 months. 69-month tier 3 simp mode activated. You trying to tell me something, honey? You trying to tell me something about your 69-month? Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. You too. All right, so let's get into it. But this is, I've always loved, I could sit here and talk music for hours with y'all. I love music, and I love the way the world feeds music to us and through us and all that jazz. So I guess it goes back to like growing up with music. Like my father was huge on music. So that's how I came up about it. The nicest resub, tier 3 simpin'. Simpin' ain't easy. I know. You do a good job though. Nomad, how's your day, buddy? Heather, thank you for the sub as well. Welcome back. I don't know if that's a welcome back or whatnot. I mean, it is a welcome back because you've been here, so thank you for the continued love. Whether or not there's a break, like I don't make that judgment, and I don't also judge between the prime and non-prime. Uh-oh. We got a hype train happening. Gifting a sub to H2O Queen. Thank you, whoever you are. We are in a hype train. You guys are awesome, and I want you guys to know it's always, holy shit, honey, what are you doing? Cybers, Fox, Wizzo, Berlin, and Puzzle Pirate. Thank you guys. You guys are way too awesome. And I can't say thank you enough. All right, so let's take a ride around, see what's going on. Let's go check our telegrams. But you guys are amazing, and I want you guys to know that it's never expected, but it is always appreciated out of y'all. And we are small, but we are mighty, and I really appreciate the time I get to spend with y'all. Like, regardless of if you guys sub or ever donated a bit or not, I'm glad you guys are here. So those bits and those subs just help me to continue getting games and doing things for the channel. Legacy Gaming Florida resubbing, bringing in the love. Legacy, thank you, bud. How you been? How life? How all? Hey, Wheezy, good morning. Good morning, Wheezy. Heather, how have you been? Good, now that I'm with you. Oh, are you trying to take me out for dinner? Legacy, is that what you're doing? You trying to butter me up? You trying to ask me out on a date? It's okay if you are. Maybe.
I'm in danger.
No, it's all good. All right, so you guys gotta let me know how audios are. But I'm glad that you guys are all here. It's been a fun week. It's been a wet week here. Braxton, I would sit down and discuss some formalities and proper etiquette, if you will. Yes, I can do that. So let's go back. Maximo, how have you been, dude? Someone take my free plant prime. Max, I will never, ever turn down your free prime, buddy. Ever. I promise you. Thank you for that. How you been, Max? How's all? How's the family? How's life? How's all? What's new with you? I love you guys. Like, honestly, there are days that I, like, have terrible headaches and such, and I'm like, I don't want to do this cast thing. And, you know, I make no bones about it. You sent me a gift. Thank you. I make no bones that sometimes I take a day here and there for myself, for my own mental health. Because mental health is super important. But that being said, I love hanging out with you guys, and I love playing with y'all, and I love gaming, and I love, you know, your guys' take on things. What'd you send me? Let's see. Ooh. Is that a stinger? Oh no, but that's a nice animation I can use for stuff. Thank you, Yeti. That's awesome. You've been spending a lot of time in After Effects, huh? For my OBS'ls. And guys, let's get a caster command out for Skessian as well as that wild Yeti, I believe is the name. That's the name that Yeti casts under. Yep, there it is. Bearded Nerd, RP Adventures. Go give Yeti some love. How's the weather for you in your part of Florida? Wow. Yeti.
She's a siren warrior who could kill me with her brain.
How's the weather for everybody? How's it going? It's currently, it's like 90 here during the day. And it is very rainy. It's like 90 and with the heat index like 103. So it's hot. Yes, you got a gift from Skessy. Skessy, who just celebrated her 69th month as a tier 3 simp. I mean sub. Sorry, wrong word. Florida is temperamental? Yeah. And Legacy, depending on where in Florida you are, like different times of the day, we get different weathers. I'm good. Family has been healthy all summer. Thanks for asking. Back in Calico. Story's quiet so far, Max. Story is quiet. Not a bad quiet, but, you know, there's actually not a lot of crime. And I know everybody's like, don't say the quiet word. I don't care. I'm fine with quiet. Quiet gives me work to do. Story is about to not be quiet. That's okay. That's okay. If something here, let's do this for a couple minutes while we're riding back to Valentine. If the story gets not quiet, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Scales. Scaly with the 500 bits. Thank you.
Look at them tig old bitties.
Scaly dropping the 500 biddies in my lap. Thank you, bud. We are at a level 3. We're 4% points away from a level 4. I will take a look at it after stream, Yeti. I'm not in the habit of, I don't add things during stream if I don't have to, but I will definitely play with it after stream. And I'll have to pick your brain. Yeah, they compress. I mean, like, I use that software that does everything in real time. So I'm always looking for new cool things to do. We have a room behind you. Yeah, Max, I actually moved. I still own that house. There's a whole situation with that with my mother and myself. Level 3, 97%, 10 subs and 500 biddies. Thank you, guys. What is this? And $0 of hype chat? Do we have hype chat now? Do we have hype chat? Do we have hype chat? Libby! Something it said something to me about hype chat. I didn't know if we got that hype chat feature. Not that we're gonna use it much, but yeah. So Max, I moved. Libby and I live. We have a house nearby where I was. But yeah, I actually have an office, and then there's guitars on my walls, and this all needs work and needs to be sorted. But we'll get there. One day at a time. One day at a time. We'll get there. I know Twitch just announced today. Damn it. Twitch just announced today that when you block somebody, you're going to be able to keep them from seeing your stream if you choose to. So I know they're rolling out new things just like the ads. I actually see when an ad is running in the chat layout for me now. So there's a lot of cool things coming. Right. Forward progress is good. It needs to be organized. There's a lot of shit on there, and I need to figure out a wiring solution that doesn't have wires dangling. Like, I need to be able to wire my Steam Deck from behind the shelf, as well as there's a light up there. It's right now plugged into the Steam Deck USB. But eventually everything will be laid out and normal that we can actually go into. See, I actually have this scene. Let me do this while we're riding around. I has this scene, which has more of my office and everything, and you'll see more behind me, but not really currently using it. So.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I don't know what I said to you. I don't know. What did I say to upset you? What's up, Valius? How you been, dude? It's an old ass bass guitar. That is an old ass bass. It has new strings on it. Valius, thank you for the what the fuck did you say to me? The ninja sound I didn't know was ninja until not too long ago. Yee. But yeah, Yeti, I definitely will be poking you about After Effects things. So you're definitely a lot further on in After Effects than I am. But Valius, how you been? How's life with you? What's new with you? Staying out of trouble? When you gonna come be a cowboy with us? When you gonna be a cowboy? That's what I want to know. No? You're not staying out of trouble, or you're not gonna be a cowboy? There we go. Horsey go. Horsey go. But so it's been a temperamental week for weather. Libby hurt her foot. The dog tried eating the couch, so we don't know what we're gonna do there. The dog is still a terrorist. It's been a pretty normal week. I had pancakes and sausage for breakfast. Or for dinner? What'd you guys have for dinner tonight? We got our formal invite to DreamHack Atlanta. So if you live in the Atlanta area,
It's the Muppet Show!
it will be the Muppet Show. Thank you, Valius. It's the Muppet Show. We will be in Atlanta December 15th through 18th for DreamHack. So if you guys are in the ATL area or surrounding area and want to come hang out and possibly get food or something, I would love to. But we will be in ATL in December. We will be in Vegas for TwitchCon. I don't know if I have anything else going on right now. But yeah, so Vegas in October, Atlanta in December. I can't think of anything else right now. I don't think Twitch Orlando started back up, so there's no Orlando meetups for anybody from our Orlando folks. When is TwitchCon? It is October 20th through 23rd, I think. It's Friday through Sunday. I want to say it's whatever. Let me look. Whatever October that weekend is. Let me see. I think I'm right, but I've thought that before. Yeah, October 20th through 22nd. I'm sorry. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be in Vegas from I think that Wednesday to the following Tuesday. Early October. Okay, perfect. Then we'll set it up. I will be working the Players vs. Cancer booth, helping out over there with Libby and with Mike and the rest of the PVC team. So if you guys want to find me and you are going to TwitchCon, you can almost guaranteedly find me at the PVC booth, or you can always send me a DM on Discord or on Twitter, X or whatever the fuck they call it now, and we can set it up. I'm not one that's typically like afraid of like, hey, let's go grab a drink or something. And by drink, I mean a soda because I don't drink alcohol anymore. But don't be shy. I don't bite. We love GeoBear. And we love Fox Magic. We need a love command. Because you guys love each other. You guys are great. You guys are all great. So I'm going to have to send a telegram. We love Land the O's. Oh my god. Oh my gods. Hey Nomad or Skessy or somebody, can you tell me, do we have that new hype chat thing where you can pay money to put your shit at the top? Because when the hype train ended, I swear I saw a feature for that. Oh my god. Geo, how's your week going, dude?
Hello, live moderation.
Hi.
You turn it on?
I didn't know I had it.
I don't know if you have it.
Okay, well, hang on. I've got Skessy in the back room.
Yeah.
In the back of the room. You guys can't see her.
In the back room in the dungeon.
The back rooms, you know, the scary game.
Yeah.
When the hype train ended,
Yeah.
it said you got this many subs, this many bits, and $0 in hype chat.
Okay.
So does that? Let me go into my own.
I'll go check it out.
Since you have access to my dashboard, yes, please.
You go stream, but the answer to do we have it is
Do we have it? Guys, this is the joy of having your significant other be your content person because you can trust them. Everybody say hi to Skessy.
hashtag content, baby.
Cute shoe.
Shut up.
Somebody is in a gimp boot because they might have broken a
it
toe.
that.
Why? You're gimpy. You broke something.
Fracture shoe.
It's a gimp shoe.
Okay.
That's not one of the bad words yet.
Pretty sure it is.
I'm not. I don't think gimp shoe is a bad word.
Whatever.
What the fuck is that burping noise? Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks, Valius. Yeah, go see if it's there. Yes, somebody was running and she's working on her 5K progress, and we think she re-broke her toe. So we think she re-broke her toe. So she is in a gimp, not a boot, the Florida equivalent. It is a sandal. It's a gimp sandal, which holds it flat and everything. It's, you know. What's up, Wolf? How you doing, Bubba? All right, so we're gonna go grab Mr. Buck's knives. And yeah, she previously broke it, and the thought is that when she was running, she strained it. They couldn't tell whether it was a re-break from an old break, but her toe is definitely swollen. So she's definitely got a swollen piggy on her foot. Thank you for the flapjack burp, Valius. I'm packing up my game and I'm head out west where we're women equipped with scripts and fake breasts. Yes, yes, because who doesn't love some Kid Rock? And you know what's funny is when I hear the Kid Rock song, I can't help but think of California. What's your profanity? I can't help but think of, is it Tupac? Tupac Shakur? Is it Tupac or is it... Tupac is California Love, yeah. I don't know why. Tupac. I'll take a 2-pack and a Jay-Z for my car. I need a 2 Jay-Z engine. Answer. Buck, I have your knives. Where is the most easy place to meet
The
you?
excitement never stops. Ugh.
Volk. Thank you for the... Can't check. All right, so we're going to send this telegram off. You think so? You think the Kid Rock Cowboy song? See, I don't think that's a good fit for this game. I really don't. I think there are better songs.
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Where's the leak, ma'am? Thank you. Thank you. Patrick appreciates it. Where would it be? Stream, channel, moderation, affiliate? Affiliate? No, I don't think it's there. I don't think we have it if it's there. Oh well, who cares? Return to an unfinished Dyson Sphere program run. I was kind of holding off on Dyson Sphere until they fixed until they got the combat working. There's a lot of good country music. Actually, if you want to see what I would say completes this game, I'm going to share you guys a copy link. I haven't done Baldur's Gate yet. I was never a big Baldur's Gate person. Max, there's my playlist that I use alongside of this. How goes your progress, Wolf, in what you call it? In Melver Idol. Alright, so we're gonna go back. We got his knives on us. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do knives. Oh yeah, we are Melver Idol fans around here. Around these pots, absolutely, we are Melver Idol fans. I just received a telegram. I believe it's from Buck. I played a little bit here and there. We hit astrology 100 this morning. Hot damn, look at you. All right, let's see, Braxton. I am in Saint Denis, sir. I am en route to Saint Hiss Streets. V. V for Vendetta or V for Volk, your choice. That's a short woman. Oh, Chad, I gotta sneeze. Onion, onion, onion. 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 Okay. I have over 6,000 hours in it. There's also new folks in county. Alright, so I saw him earlier in front of the gun store and he was pissing about his knives. We're gonna go check the gun store and see what we can find. The Syndicate will not rise again. As a matter of fact, the Syndicate boys are back, but they're not on Syndicate characters. They're long. Glad you like Max. Yeah, that's my playlist that gets my head in the right spot. And I enjoy that playlist. Yeah, I know. Are you gonna join us, Dragon? Like, you were here the first night I came in. I mean, nothing says you can't be a criminal. The county's hurting for good criminals. I'll tell you all right now. Who says I haven't? Have you? I'm asking you out of character. Have you? Are you still addicted to the California city life? Matter of fact, while we ride... I don't know. God, I love this new Stream Deck. You are? Okay. I just haven't seen you. So, Libby surprised me and got me one of those Stream Deck Pluses with the knobs. And, it gives me a lot more granularity over my audios. R15, still not worth it. Dell getting hit with a $6 million fine for fake discounts? Of course. Dude, you're getting a cell. If anybody remembers the dude, you're getting a Dell guy. And you know what's funny is I went into another caster stream that's in Calico County, and they were like, oh, scary Volk. Do you guys think Volk is scary? I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't see Volk as scary. Maybe that's why nobody wants to talk to Volk. No, Volk's not scary. He's just an asshole. Thank you. Yes, please. Please, please. And guys, if you would join me in giving said caster some love. He plays Kenny Cade. We've come across him in county. But he's like, oh, it's Volk. Scary Volk. I'm like, Volk isn't scary. It just made me giggle in chat. Here's the thing. Now, maybe I'm having trouble separating the character from the creator. But Volk isn't scary. Volk is just a by-the-book kind of guy who doesn't let up off the gas much. And Volk follows a very strict code. And he doesn't have time for, like, doofus horseshit like messing around. But he's not a scary guy. He's not going to hurt anybody who doesn't do anything bad. You're a bad guy, you should be scared of Volk. But if you're a good person, you have no reason to be scared of Volk. He might call you an idiot. He might tell you that you're being a moron. But he's not... I don't see him as scary. I just see him as a take no shit, no time for, like, shenanigans. No time for bullshit kind of guy. What's up, Nosebleed? Are you home? Is it time for Conrad LaFrere? Is it time for Conrad LaFrere? I think I'm saying that wrong. Then again, where the hell is my doctor friend? I haven't seen Pringles in a couple of days. Just got home yesterday. How's it feel? What the fuck is Pringles? Somebody want to @ Toby? Find out where Toby is. I mean, I know Toby just started school, but... I'm gonna beat his ass if he don't get his ass back in county. Just let you know. Okay, so we arrested Buck the other day. And as a general rule, I don't return weapons to people. The hoodie, how is it? How does it feel? How does it feel? And it's about to start getting chilly for you up at work, so. Oh, see, I just got an ad in progress. Dang. Where the hell am I? Oh. There we go. You were busy adulting today? What, like doing laundry and, like, putting food in your fridge? See, I would think that, like, the 2 weeks on, the 2 weeks off, while it's great for your, like, mental health. Like, you gotta keep an apartment all that time. Like, versus if you were gone for 6 months at a time, you just do a short lease and then put your shit in storage for 6 months. Do I even want to know? I don't. Let's see if we can't find somebody. Actually, we're gonna do this. Here we go. Now the music's on very quietly. Groceries, mail. Thanks to incomparable Skessy, I'm freed from ads for a time. Well, yes, Skessy is wonderful, and thank you for those subs to everybody, Skessy. Also, Skessy, I know you can probably hear me right now, or at least read the chat. It seems our friend Fox is going to be in our area beginning of October. So we'll have to plan a weekend to go to the Temple of the Rat. I'm assuming that's where you're going to be again, is Temple of the Rat. You may have started an expensive hobby. What's that? We can't find him. Collecting dice. We saw some really cool dice at GCX, like ones that literally like jingled. Anything is a Capri Sun if you're not a bitch. No. Anything is a Capri Sun if you can fucking suck hard enough. I don't know if anything is a Capri Sun if you're not a bitch. Is a fair. I don't know about that.
What is it?
It's Mr. Volk on his pretty pony.
Oh shit, Marshal Volk.
Let me tell you this. Why are you wearing a blue tie?
Where? I don't see a blue tie.
You got a blue tie on, son.
Oh, would you look at that? This must be some of my my old attire, if you get my drift.
Why don't you burn that in a fire? All right, so what's your government ticket?
That's train ticket 1818 there, Marshal.
All right, hang on.
Now, I'm concerned with the new laws of physics. Am I going to be able to carry both of my buck knives?
I don't know. You might not be able to. I might have to give them to your brother.
Give me the fancy one, and give Bo the regular one.
No, give me the fancy one.
Oh, Rick. Oh, by the way, Marshal Volk, I'm not sure if you've met my brothers. This is little brother Rhett Ford right here, and this is older brother Bo Ford to the right.
Well, I can't give you any knives, so I'm going to have to give them to them.
Oh, no, I need my knife. Hold on.
Train ticket 7.
Little brother gets it.
Oh, I can't carry any more either. No.
Good, fuck you.
Oh, get fucked, son.
I don't got anything.
What's your train ticket?
Top right of your eyes.
47.
Congratulations, you just got a $2,000 knife.
No, Marshal Volk. God damn. Hey, Rhett, let's talk this
Bring a
out.
knife to a gunfight.
Rhett, let's
Mama be proud.
Rhett, let's talk this out. I'll give you, or actually, wait, what's
there? And Buck, I'm gonna tell you this one time. You get arrested again, I'm not delivering you your fucking knives. You better come to me next time.
Understood,
I'm not your bitch
Marshal.
boy.
Understood, Marshal.
And that blue tie, fucking burn it. I will have none of that Cindy kit bullshit here in Saint Denis anymore.
Send to who?
Cindy, fuck that.
Listen, actually, I've been meaning to speak with you there. Too,
So help me
Marshal
God, if you're
Volk.
gonna ask for an application to become an officer, I'm gonna put my foot up your ass.
I need straight and narrow path. No, actually, I wanted to have discussions with you of my purchase of the La Bastille and etiquette.
I can't help you with that. You're gonna have to talk to Maggie.
I will talk to Miss Maggie, but I want to know what I am and am not allowed to do.
You are allowed to sell moonshine.
Oh, good. Okay, that's off it.
Wait.
What? I'm listening.
You are not allowed to transport moonshine into that business. If I catch you transporting it, you will go to jail. But if it is inside the Bastille, I will not touch you.
So
Now you say,
how do we get it inside?
how do
the
we get it
distill?
inside, Marshal Volk? I'm
Well,
gonna give
yeah.
you four. You pull out your notepad, and I'm gonna give you 4 letters to remember. N as in Nancy, M as in Mac, F as in Frank, and P as in Paul. Not my fucking problem.
Oh, yes, sir. Understood.
Figure it out.
Is that capital letters or lowercase for the notepad? For the record.
I don't know. How does your mama spell your name?
Well,
Mama
D-I-P-S-H-I-T?
Listen, Mama left Daddy, and I haven't seen Rhett since then, so I don't know. Last time I remember, she was a one-legged prostitute doing some very
Hey, don't talk about
questionable
my
things.
motherfucking mama.
Jesus
Listen.
Christ. All right, yeah, so here's the deal. You can sell moonshine in there. That's the only illicit substance that is legal. If you get sin or anything, you're breaking the law. I can come in and take it. If you're selling moonshine, once it's inside your building, I can't touch you or your patrons. If they walk outside with moonshine, their ass is
Boom, you
mine
got 'em.
and your ass is mine. But
Oh, got it.
inside the building itself, not the porch, not the front steps, inside the building and that top balcony, you are covered. But outside the building, we will get you.
So get fucked up on the porch and push Brother Red off. Sounds good.
If he's got a bottle of moonshine in his hand and I'm standing down there, he's going to jail.
Don't keep moonshine in your pockets, Rhett.
I drink that shit before I walk out. I'll go out 3 sheets of the wind before I walk out there with some moonshine.
Right, so that's the way it works. It's illegal to transport and to make, but once it's in the saloon, it is legal.
Now, is there anything that would get you all worked up for you to come in and investigate the saloon? Like, is there anything bad we can do potentially?
Wearing
say,
blue-colored
to
ties.
Well, that I can change that, Marshal Vert. Don't you worry there. But
Marshal
I'm talking
Vert?
about. Listen, I was listening to your horse take a shit on the street. All right, kind of
Hang
threw
on.
me off.
War, get out of here. Go on. Go on,
Oh
War.
God, Mr. Barber, are you okay?
War just gave him a nuzzle.
Sir, Bill Barber, are you okay, sir? Would you like to file a formal complaint?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
No,
What
he's
I'm
fine.
getting at here, Marshal Volk.
Am I going to shut your business down?
Yes, let's be direct here, shall
All right,
we?
then I will be very direct. Am I going to shut your business down?
Yes.
Unless you give me a reason to, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'll be a good boy.
You got to
I'm
remember,
no
the
one
last
my
time we
old-
shut businesses down in county, there was that fucking ass clown, Jack Sharp.
Yeah, put a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Right, so don't act like Jack Sharp and I won't shut down your business.
And
That
I think
and Porter drama queen. That man, I don't know why he defended Jack Sharp and gave him a safe passage, but
Well, I can tell you that, I mean, I at least speak on behalf of the Ford brothers, that we won't bring you no trouble.
no, and I'll tell you what, if you Ford brothers decide that, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, so that might mean if you know of other stills besides your own that you want shut down, you can always give a notice to the police that there's a still somewhere and we can shut it down, meaning you would be less likely to have competition in the county because the enemy of my enemy is, my friend.
Well, when I figure that out, if I do,
Well, I'm still looking for that one particular still.
Marshal Volk, I told you several times now, I do not know the whereabouts. They took my door keys before I was even allowed to take the train back into the county.
Okay. I'm just saying, your business of having moonshine in your saloon and nobody else having it helps you out. But by proxy, it also helps me and all the civilians of this county out. So if you had that information, I might be willing to work with you more and, be much, much less likely to shut down your business as long as you are a upstanding, fine gentleman who is cooperating with law enforcement.
Well, I mean, this is something I'll need to discuss with
That's fine.
me and my brothers, because Daddy didn't raise no rat, with all due respect, Marshal.
But if it
Volk.
ain't your still, it don't make you a rat. Makes you a smart businessman.
This is true. So one more question for you there, Marshal Volk. Let's say
what's that?
The activities that are involved in obtaining components for alleged beloved stills.
If I catch you, I'll put my foot up your ass.
Now, how do we approach it? Is it do we need a hostage, or is it
Nope.
you're hostile as soon as you pull up? Like what?
Yeah, well, it ain't me. First off, I'll tell you that. There's some. It's. How can I put this? It's some of the degens in the county that aren't townsfolk. But I would tell you to speak to probably the real estate agent about getting yourself started. And I think
Okay.
all will be clear from there.
Very good, Marshal
Gonna
Volk.
catch
I
your beard on
appreciate your
fire.
time. Oh my gosh, Mr. Barber,
Oh my God, it's right in his
Fucking hell.
face.
it's gonna be a real flaming ginger beard.
No,
You
he
know what we
stuck
call
that.
them where I'm from? Firecrossers.
Are you okay, Bill?
I think so.
Bill, you got a torch sticking out of your eye hole.
Let's drink some
Alright.
moonshine.
Well, you boys, it's a pleasure to meet you. Like I said, Moonshine is one of those games of cat and mouse, and it keeps things fun between the law and the folks at the county. Nothing says you can't help us out find other people's, just like maybe other people's are going to help us find yours. It is no hard feelings. It is just business at the end of the day. And that being said, I wish you all the
we
best
were
of
just
luck with this
asking for
deal.
a friend, so I mean,
Oh,
we'll let that
absolutely.
Fred know,
It's
you know.
all
this is
allegedly.
all hypothetical. Yes.
Right, it's all
yeah.
alleged. So,
Hypothetical, hypocritical, whatever. Tomato, tomato. Kind of like
Apple.
Rhett's got my fucking fancy knife now.
you didn't have room for it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
And you did say he
Kick
was your
rocks,
brother, so I just handed off your property to a family member to help
Some of that
carry it.
moonshine for it.
wait, what? Moon what?
I'll take,
Wait, so-
hey, I'll make you a trade.
Which one of y'all
What's
boys got
that?
moonshine?
This man right here, the one you gave the fancy knife to.
Nope, that motherfucker right there. The
I'm
fat
clean as a whistle.
Bullshit,
Don't
you're
you
clean
hate
as a
on my
whistle. I
dad
arrested you
bod?
last week for selling moonshine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got the arrest record in my office. Don't sit here and treat me stupid.
You hear
That's
that,
how you
boys?
stay off my bad side, dipshit.
Yeah.
Your brother tried to run from me, and I chased him all the way into the swamp and drug his
I
ass back through the
almost
mud.
had him. Almost had him till old Sheila decided to be a dumbass bitch and run the other way when she saw a gator. She jumped about 20 feet in the fucking air.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Well,
you boys have fun.
thank you, Marshal Volk.
Right, and good luck with that Bastille. It'll be good to see business back in there and food back in the counter and everything. It's been too long.
Absolutely. That is
So.
my primary focus. So,
What's up, Cookie? Take the moonshine out of it. I wish you boys the best of luck in that business, and I hope it is profitable for y'all.
thank you very much, Marshal.
I mean, I'm not going to treat you stupid and pretend like it ain't happening. We all know it's going to happen. I'm just going to say, besides that, I wish you boys the best of luck.
Thank you,
Besides-
Marshal.
Part of the fun is trying to sneak it in past the cops. That's what makes this whole thing fun.
Indeed,
It's
indeed.
a tickle and slap. I saw Cookie. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, Marshal Volk. If you need anything, of course, I'm a telegram away. As I discussed, we'll probably be needing some private security for our events, you know, poker nights. And
I did have to ask. I assume your legal formal name is going to be changing in those telegrams too.
yes. So the prayer was completed, and I took a train out and back in, and I think it just hasn't stuck yet.
All right, yeah, because when I sent you a telegram, it was by the last known name you went by. So
Oh, understood. Yeah, I'll
they
see
might
to
have
it
to make a
that gets-
change in the telegram office, or it might take a little bit of time, but we'll get it square.
Sure. No problem there, Marshal.
right.
I appreciate it.
Well, you boys have a wonderful time and have the day you deserve, and have a Calico day.
Thank you, Marshal.
Yes, sir.
Just no moonshine.
Never.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
All right, you
I
boys
don't
take care.
drink.
Neither do I. What is he doing?
Who is that?
Who the hell is that?
Made you some pistols and a nice bolt action for that knife back.
Who the hell is that riding by? That looked like that new guy that wants to be a cop. What it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. I'm not sure. Cookie, you are all about the TikTok life these days, aren't you? It's not Milton. It looked like Milton. Who in the hell is that? The beard. Who in the hell was it? Oh well. Milton is currently asleep. He'll be back on it. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. Alright. I don't know what we're gonna do, chat. I don't know where we're gonna go. I don't know who we're gonna associate with. I don't know what we're gonna do. I really honestly don't want to go back to that shitty fucking... Don't want to go back to Valentine. Don't want to go back to Valentine. I don't want to go back to Valentine. Valentine is not my home. That is not true. We don't like Valentine. Valentine sucks. It has streets, they're just paved with shit. Man, like, why can't I have one of these offices as like, oh, chat, there's so many places I would turn into a house. I will say one thing, that it's hard to get used to how constantly filthy you are. Yep, you gotta take lots of baths. And I will tell you what, Volk is a pisser about officers staying clean. Like, Volk doesn't... Oh, shit, it's going great. Volk doesn't do the whole, like... Oh, my God. Get inside. Get inside. God damn. Go, run, go on. Good Lord. There's a bath inside of the hotels. Anywhere you can get wet. Rain, in the lake, in a river, in a bath. What the fuck was that? I don't want to... Did anybody else see that, or is that just me? Did anybody else just see... Well, you can always work with Bill Barker. Cookie, you can always work with him. God damn. God damn. Yeah, it did look like Thrower struck down. I don't know why. See, we got lucky. Damn, the window got broken. God is pissed at Volk for some reason. What? I don't know. God damn. Get underneath here. It was a really short-lived storm. No, ain't no dark magic. No dark magic here. You know, I knew a fellow caster. Their channel used to be Rob and Dan, now it's Lack of Content. And I used to play with Dan, and I used to do RP with Dan. And anytime something happened in GTA 5 in RP that Dan couldn't explain, he was a cop. He would start talking about dark forces are among us. He had this Boston accent. He'd go, dark forces. The fucking boogeyman of the dark forces are gonna get us. And he always called server shit like lag or like desync issues. He used to call it dark forces. There are so many times I'm like, dark forces are happening. You remember that with Rob and Dan? Do you remember that, Nomad, when we used to do GTA 5? And he'd sit in the fucking front seat of that detective's car with me going, Dark forces. Used to make me fucking giggle all the time. Dark forces. Some fucking voodoo juju shit. Weather sync happens on the server for everybody. It might be your graphics card, but I just got that storm. Fucking dark forces. The fucking juju man. I want to know why there's a dollar sign on that. Why is there a dollar sign on that shop? The optical parlor. Do I get half off?
Question. How much ammo?
What the hell's that?
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work better.
How'd you say I get this blue wrap off? Can I rip it off?
Oh no, Mr. Barber will have to do that for you.
Oh yeah, customization.
It ain't a good look to have blue guns in Saint Denis.
If only they knew, Marshal Volk.
We do. That's the worst part.
Yeah, yes we do.
Ain't nothing we can do to get rid of that
How does
memory.
one,
You gotta
So you
spend some money
wanna-
on the customization to get the blue changed.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. So go in your pockets, and then you're
I'll
gonna
walk
use
away
your.
so you can explain it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that you throwing me that storm? I don't even know anymore. Did they close the church? Did that church get closed? What the hell? Why the hell did the government... I gotta write Maggie a telegram. Okay, we'll go pay our respects to the graveyard and have a chat with God.
It's the Muppet Show!
No K. Bad K. Bad K. Bad K. Alright, let's go have a walk through the graveyard. Ain't nothing creepy about that. Right, chat? Alright, War, you stay out here. You be a good horse. I'll be back in a few minutes. Take care of you. Yeah. You hear me whistle, you come around and just snap it. Guess he told you to say it? No, she didn't. No. She said she would ban... She can't ban you for my chat. What the fuck is that? You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking bother. I don't believe in shit that goes boom or juju or anything. That, nope, no thank you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I need to go send a telegram to Maggie anyway. Don't care. Not gonna deal with it. Thought all the supernatural shit was gone from Calico. Nope. Actually, I know where I'm going. 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 Yep. Nope, we gonna deal with it. We're gonna go see if she's at her shop. We're gonna go have a chat. Oh, there's a horse there. Olive? God damn it. Olive! Where the hell is Olive? Creepy ass shit. Gotta be there somewhere. Is there a note I can leave her anywhere? Olive ain't dead. Not yet. I have half a mind to leave a fucking note on her desk. Gotta be a place I can leave a note. Why do I always end up back at this goddamn shop? I hate this fucking place. Olive! Let's see. Let's see if we can do slash scene. What the hell was that? Why in the hell are you standing in her bushes?
Because I'm in the bush.
What? What?
Honestly,
Have you seen Olive?
Yeah, I don't have any clue for you. I have not, actually.
My God. I don't understand why you were in her.
Last
that-
time, believe me, the reason would absolutely make your mind explode.
Well, you know, I was looking for Olive to fix a problem, but I might be looking for you
The
to
last
fix a
time I
problem.
saw Olive, though, the last time I saw Olive, she was in Valentine. That was like 4 or 5 hours ago.
All right, so does she take care of the Juji Hooey bullshit like dead people in county? Or do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, when something isn't natural, do you put it to rest or does Olive?
I generally keep my hands away from that.
All right, because there's some kind of something, either somebody dressed up as a skeleton or a floating skeleton in the graveyard here in Saint Denis.
Really?
Yeah. Underneath some big gazebo type thing.
Beneath the gazebo. Huh.
I can ride you over there right now and show you if you don't believe me, because I don't believe in this shit either.
No, I believe you.
I don't believe myself.
Yeah.
I think I must be going crazy because this makes no goddamn sense. But there's some kind of floating two-headed skull thing in a dress. My first thought was, Olive's at it again.
That's really weird. Well, to the best of my knowledge that I've heard around county, there's not been anything like that going on, at least.
Well, then would you like to go to the graveyard with me, sir? And I will show you. Because I didn't make this up. This ain't me fucking around. Come on. On my horse, I'll show you. Here, hop on, I'll take you. Because why there's some kind of floating skeleton in the graveyard, beyond me. Greer, I don't know what you showed up to, because I don't even know what I showed up to. I'll take you in exactly where I went in. You know I don't believe in this hoochie-joochie shit.
Alright. I know.
Alright, come with me. It is right there ahead of us. Now, am I seeing that or do you see that too? I don't know if you should approach it.
I do see that.
What in the poke fucking hell is that?
Choose not to. Just to be on the safe side. I have no idea.
I can't even compel myself to shoot it.
I mean,
I can't even shoot the damn thing. Watch, try to pull out a weapon.
yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why you can't shoot it.
I can't shoot it. Seems like Doc forces to me.
Weird.
I can't. When I try to shoot directly at it, it won't let me fire at it.
I don't know why you can't shoot it.
Just get Olive on it.
Certainly can. Yeah, I'll let her know.
Well, whoever Matilda is, she's your problem now.
All right.
Have fun, sir. I ain't gonna go poke it. You think I'm fucking stupid? Guys, I got a robbery and Valentine to contend with. Hate this creepy ass town. I hate the shit in Valentine, and I hate this creepy ass town. Oh, you're funny, Kay. Volk is a lot of things, but Volk's not stupid. That's one thing Volk is not. Oh, the chimes were perfect. Those chimes were perfect. All right, so let's go back. All right. You know, I would love to have a reverend. Like, I thought about the whole idea of a reverend, like, and make it like a West Texas preacher. Make a West Texas preacher. The problem is, there's no spooky shit in county. There's no supernatural. So, what do? Have a sermon every Sunday? Preacher used to be a gunslinger? And there's so many tropes you could do in the West. I mean, Kay, you can make a ticket about being the preacher instead. It takes me to, who made the comic? Was it Dark Horse, the preacher? Bible in one hand, shotgun in the other. It's a great character idea. It is a great trope. There's a reason it's such a long-standing trope. I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. You could actually make... I would not be adverse to having a preacher who's also a lawman. That you don't actually own the church, you don't do anything directly with the church, but you give sermon and you give counsel to people. I would not be against that at all. I think having a preacher who's also a lawman would be a really cool dynamic. And he always sits on the side of not shooting somebody. 99. I would be so on board for that. So Volk plus religion? No, Volk is not a religion. Volk is not a guy for religion. Volk is not a guy for religion. Pitch it to the admins. Put a ticket in about it. Look, good RP does not require mechanics to do. Nothing even says you need to tell the admins that your character is a preacher as well as a lawman. Like, you could absolutely... I'm not against it. Like, you don't even have to own the church to do it. Show up Sunday morning and give a sermon. Give counsel. Always be quoting, like, religious scripture. Have a Bible with you. And, you know, if you do / notes block, there is a book you can use that looks like you're writing in a book. You got a Bible then. You got a Bible then. Like, Volk's got his black book. That's not a... It's not a Bible. It's his black notebook of notes of crimes. But nothing says you can't be a preacher. And nothing says a preacher has anything to do with Hoochie Joochie. We had a preacher and then he got real weird real fast. Like, he didn't commit to the bit. He did not commit to the bit. And he also asked the admins if he could just be a preacher and, like, that was his building. Like, he wanted to have the church for free. Okay, nothing stops you from going in there Sunday and giving a sermon and putting up, like, you just got to be real careful of how you do it. Because you can't alienate people on the server. This is the internet where religion is cast against. You'd have to think of a way to do it, but there's absolutely a way to do it. There's a way to do it for sure. Yeah, I mean, you could loosely base it on like a Christian scripture. I mean, we've got, you know, Patrick, who has a whole bunch of like otherworldly pagan stuff. We've got Olive, who eats dead bodies. Right. If you didn't do it in a way that like alienated folks, you could absolutely do it. And I am by no means an admin, so I can't tell you what to do, Kay, but I can tell you as a fellow streamer and as a player and a lawman, I think it's a fucking awesome idea. I fucking love the idea. But I am not the powers that be. All right, I'm gonna have to answer this one all on my own. Calico County Marshals.
Already gone.
I got here as fast as I could.
I know, me too. Well, here's what happened. So I came up and nobody was here, so I went alone. And he comes out from behind the counter, doesn't say anything to me, shoots into the air and runs out the back door, so I chased him around. And he'd already parked his horse back there.
What'd he look like?
And he was gone.
What'd he look like?
Light blue shirt, tall, but maybe not as tall as you. And he was wearing one of those big masks with those ram horns on it.
Super low, gruff voice.
Didn't hear his voice at all.
So you mean the gentleman that we spoke to the other day out in front of the bank who accidentally
No, shorter than that man. I don't believe it was that
man. That man was a mountain.
No, he was not a mountain type of guy. He might have been just sort of a normal sized human.
What about this guy across the street? You see anything?
He did not.
Of course not. Nobody sees nothing.
No, I believe he had just arrived in town before us.
As far as I understand, it takes about 10 minutes to get the lock to be able to be ready to be jimmied. I don't think he had the time.
I didn't think it had been quite 10 minutes, no. But anyway, he escaped out the back.
All right. You want
I don't know if
you want to
wanna
write
look
it up?
at all, but I can, yeah.
Let me take a look. If there's anything. Don't look like you fucked with the door.
Here, sorry. Calico County Marshal, stop. Yeah.
All right, we gotta go get him. All right, boy, gotcha. You are not gonna break those binds. Do not wiggle free. I got your knife. You're not breaking free of it.
Speak up, son. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you made a mistake, all right. You made a big one. Son, you got to use your voice.
Hey, Maggie, you okay? Oh, good, good, good.
Well, first thing you got to do is use your voice. All right, you are not going to run. I'm going to cut you free. You're not going to run out of the cell. You don't have any weapons. Let's just play it like I've taken all your weapons. It's just easier this way. And hang on a second.
From behind, and I've seen no lock at all on the bank
Yeah.
door, and I'm like, well, that's not right.
You need my help.
Problem is, I need to use my imagination for a second, if that's all right.
He ain't speaking out loud.
Nope.
Oh.
And that he
I'll
ain't,
go-
he
yeah.
ain't even acting like he's signing. He's just saying it in text. Which
I got it. Hold on.
All
You
right.
stay here. See if Mel and Patrick heard anything beforehand,
All right.
but I'll hand.
Besides that gunshot that happened that he shot at Maggie, y'all hear anything or see anything before it happened?
Didn't we hear a gunshot before that?
Yeah, so I heard gunshot earlier, and I just kind of, I went to lock the front door, but apparently someone removed the lock on the front door here, so I peeked out, and the gentleman you carried into there ran out from the front door of the bank and back in.
Right.
I don't think he saw me, but...
Well, and then I saw him go running and then pop up right next to the bank again.
Yeah, I didn't see him at first. I showed up on scene. I came from the back door. There was nothing. I was out here talking to Maggie, asked her if she saw anything, and then she saw him run through the street, and that's when we chased him. I may have commandeered a local's horse, so there might be a pissed off local walking around, too.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
I say there was one local that was kind of limp running away.
Yeah, gentleman with a brown jacket and a bowler hat. Or not a bowler hat, but not a full cowboy hat.
Yeah, kind of bushy
Yeah,
beard.
I kind of took his horse and threw him off, and...
Oops.
Well, you know, commandeering it.
You're commandeering it in the name of the law, and he'll get over it.
Yep, that's right. All right, so, but nothing out of the ordinary besides one gunshot for the starting off of the bank robbery, and then...
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
well...
that was it. Sorry,
I
I wish I had more information.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I responded from St. Denis. Maggie had
You
already
got here
answered it.
lickety quick then.
I ride like hell. I keep... What the... Did that man just fall?
Yep.
Okay. Not my problem. Okay.
Bless
I
his
guess...
heart.
Bless his pea-picking heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I don't think I got any other questions unless y'all know what he looks like without the mask on.
If that's the same individual I saw earlier that was running around without pants on, a fairly nondescript face, and he had a blindfold on under the mask.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
I just remember seeing him wearing a shirt, and well, I was more shocked at the fact that he had no pants on earlier. So.
Well.
Yeah, he was running around in his underwear.
In his skivvies, yeah.
All right.
A shirt and skivvies, because had it been just his skivvies, I probably wouldn't have given it a second thought. It was the juxtaposition of being dressed from the waist up and skivvies from the waist down.
All right, well, let me deal with this asshole and see what's going on. Thank you very much, folks.
No problem.
Hey, you seen Prakash? Has he been in town?
I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him in a couple of days, but also we've been sticking close to the ranch for the past couple of days. So.
All right. Well, if you see him, tell him I'm looking for him. I know he's had a busy week,
Absolutely.
so that's all.
I absolutely will.
Thank you, ma'am.
Make a ticket in that newspaper, and we'll help you get it sorted out for good, okay? Of course. Volk, he's got sort of an issue with his voice box, so to speak, so what I said was, here, come with me.
All right.
What I said for the moment was, do what you need to do with him, whether it is a fine or a
It's
little
up to
bit
you.
of
He
time in
shot
jail,
at
whatever
you.
that is.
You were the initial responding
Honestly,
officer.
Here's what I say. I don't know if he ended up getting anything from the bank. I don't know what's going on. He did
didn't.
shoot at me, but he didn't shoot near me. He sort of shot to tell me to go away. All I'm saying, if you can think about the other component of this conversation is that for the moment, work with him on, the way he is speaking to you, because we've got some voice box concerns.
All
And
right.
please rest assured that no, it's all right for the moment. I've given him permission, and then long term, we'll make sure that he's speaking up.
All right. You want to handle that wagon?
I'll handle the wagon.
All right. All right, son. I understand you're having some throat problems, so we'll just go with it like normal. Just, I'll talk slow. So, what happened? Did you, accidentally set off the... First off, take off that stupid mask. I need to see your face, son. It's stuck. Well, if you think about your F6 muscle and think about your clothing menu, you should be able to have an option for removing the mask. There we go. All right, so you tried to rob the bank. I see you ain't got much money on you. You didn't have anything stolen on you from the bank. What happened? Tell me. So sometimes folks have problems with their voice boxes. We'll get them fixed and squared away. It's okay. All right, so you tried to rob the bank because you're poor and you need food for your kids. All right. You got $100 and something bucks on you, so you got plenty of money for food right now. You go ahead and buy yourself a cheap rifle or something, get yourself started hunting. First off, I'm going to give you back your knife. Let's see. All right, so government ID 52. Give to 52. There you go. You have a revolver. Okay, so you got about $100 and something bucks on you, right? That's what I saw on you when I searched you earlier. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go across the street to that gunsmith, and I want you to buy a cheap rifle. I'm talking cheap, like 25, 30 bucks. I believe it's just a standard rifleman. And then go start doing some hunting. Take that knife of yours, take that gun, start hunting some deer. From there, you can make some more money. But day one coming in robbing banks and shooting at ranges, you ain't gonna do well with the law program here, son. Okay? She said you shot not at her, but you shot in the air, like to say, go away. I heard the gunshot. She heard the gunshot. Yeah, so you shot, which you still shot in a town, and there was a law woman chasing you, and you still shot. So why don't we do this? Why don't you take a couple of minutes and see what you can do about that throat box of yours? We'll say give it 5 minutes in the cell. I will walk over and talk to the gunsmith about getting you a deal on a cheap rifle. And we'll call this your one free fuck up. How's that sound? Because every man deserves a second chance. Now, I find you shooting at law people, or I find you robbing bank, or I find you, fucking with any good people, I'm going to send your ass to Sisika. We clear? All right, let me go deal with the rifleman. I don't know who this John Marston person you're talking about is, but let me go see about getting you a rifle, and we'll go from there. What's the cheapest rifle you got over here?
Let me check. Amos is the one that sets the prices, so.
Because I don't want to hear none of these liberal comments, but I'm about to say, sell that man the cheapest rifle you got. I told him to go hunting, and I'm about to give him a couple of months right now, and then he's going to go free. And he told me he needed to feed his kids or some shit, so I told him this is his one shot. You pull this thing again, you will be going to Sisika for all those crimes. So. He's apparently new to county. He claims he didn't shoot at Maggie. He claims that he shot in the air to get her away, which ain't no better.
Let's see. Cheapest rifle we have is a bolt action at 220.
Are you serious?
It's what Amos put the price as.
Wait, so then tell me this. Folks come into county with what, 150, 160 bucks or something?
Yep,
200, I think.
Yeah, like I think it's about $200, a cattleman, and a knife. So.
And how the fuck are folks supposed to get a rifle then?
Hunt smaller things with the cattleman.
Oh, you know that's bullshit. I'm gonna have a talk with Amos because that ain't right. You know it.
I mean, Volk. When I first moved in, I ran around with a lasso and a knife. I didn't even have a cattleman's, and I got by with hunting.
Yeah, but that ain't. I mean, I'm all for, you know, folks driving the economy, but I ain't for folks driving the economy up. That's bullshit.
Well, you can. Well, back when
I'm gonna bring it up to Amos.
You could have thanked the boys in blue about that.
No, the boys in blue ain't around no more, so we got to do something about it.
Who speak the devil?
There's Prakash. Is there anything in this barrel I can give that guy?
About 4 or 5 cattlemen's, but I'm pretty sure he's already got one.
Of course, you guys still do the trade-in program, though, right, babe?
Yeah. I don't even know if you have a bolt action in the thing, though.
This is just... I'm sorry, that's just some bullshit, though. That's not hospitality.
Yeah. The prices were kind of on the lower side, and then there was some pushback from some Saint Denis individuals.
Well, you tell that little fucking weasel of a boss of yours I'm looking for him, because now I got a bone to pick with him. I don't care what Saint Denis does. I don't care what the Syndicate does. I don't care what the Leprechauns do. I'm here to represent the people of Calico, and this is bullshit.
Oh,
you know it as well as I do. You see that little snot-nosed boss of yours, you tell him I'm looking for him.
I wish he was little.
Alright, son. Here's what you're gonna do. I have faith that the engineers in this county can get you square. Just make sure you go into that newspaper and get it squared away. So here's the problem. You know what a community-driven economy is? By the way, you can come out here. So apparently somebody thought in their infinite wisdom to drive up the basic rifle that folks should get as a community-driven economy. So it's a little more expensive. So what you're going to need to do is go hunt some birds, hunt some squirrels, hunt some raccoon. How do you move? I don't know. Press. Are you locked in? Let me grab you. Oh. Not what I meant to do. All right, there you go. Now you can move. Come on. All right, so somebody in their infinite wisdom thought it'd be smarter to price up rifles. So what you're going to do is go kill yourself some raccoons, some squirrels, some birds, sell the meat at the butcher at the end of the street down there, and then when you get $220, come back and buy yourself a rifle from the gun shop, all right? I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you 20 bucks, and you're going to keep your nose clean, all right? Stay out of trouble. This ain't charity or kindness. This is me helping another man get up on his feet. So go hunt some small animal. Go do something to help yourself. And we will be here. By the way, what is your name, son? Javoli? You got a last name? Jolie. All right, you got a last name? Or Joel? Couldn't tell me? Okay. All right, well, go do some hunting. Take care of you. No more hurting people. I find out you hurt anybody else, I'm gonna put my foot up your ass. We clear? Oh. All right, these are good people. Leave them be. You watch, he's gonna ride up on a stupid expensive horse. Does Valentine have one anymore? Got a telegram from somebody. Because I don't know where there's a government store in Valentine. And honestly, that's criminal. If people are only coming in with $200 total and they have to buy food and they have to buy all this, charging $220 for a rifle? Come on. I'm sorry. That's... The government needs to subsidize those rifles then. Or sell the lowest rifle in the government store and tell people tough. Because that ain't right. Sorry. Then the government needs to put that low-end rifle into the government store and call it a write-off. Then it should be Amos and it should be you. What do you mean that takes advantage of new players? I mean, if they're sitting here telling me no more than a spook, they haunt the graveyard here, maybe restless souls have been buried in murder, poverty and illness, they never sleep well. As long as you leave them be, they will haunt in peace. Christ, all right. Apparently, Ranger Tyler talked to her. It's fine. I will deal with that in a moment. And Beast, I don't think it's being hearing. I don't think I can do anything about contraband. I don't actually see it happen. So yeah, no way. No way. If that is legitimately like barely covering the cost for them, and that's all it is. They start at 200, but they also have other things to buy. Right, so what I'm suggesting is that the first rifle that people buy.
Hey, Volk. Look who I found.
If it ain't Pringles Bangladesh, how the fuck you been, son?
I'm alive and kicking, as you Americans say.
Where you been hiding? Under a rock? Symposiums? What?
No, I've been in my house writing.
You been writing?
Yes.
Well, it's good to see you alive and around.
Yes.
You don't seem too chipper. Not your usual self.
I'm alright. I am just running errands, doing favors for friends. That's about it.
I just wanted to say I hadn't seen you around in a couple of days, and I missed you, and I'm glad you're here.
Yes, sir. Miss Mel?
Yes.
The government official who's in charge of properties and such, yes? You know who, I forget her name. What was her name?
Evelyn Blanchard.
Ah. Well, Miss Grace is currently waiting at her property
That's fine,
for
Beast.
Miss Evelyn, and nobody knows where she is.
I mean, that's your choice, Beast. But something has to be done. And the only way they're going to fix it is through feedback and through ideas and such. But just to turn it off and say, well, I'm done because it's like this. Okay, well then, you know what? Not a place for you. Not a place where the problem gets fixed. I mean, for you. That's fine. You've already stated that. So, I'll tell you what, chat. I'm going to real quick take a break, hit the head, get some fresh coffee, and we will be right back. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And we shall pick up in a moment. 180. See, then it needs to be. And it might need to be sold by the government store. That first rifle. I don't know. Maybe new players need to get 250. I don't know. But as much as I am being here, let's do this. As much as I am sitting here and being a hard ass about it, I'm also being a hard ass for the sake of new players and for the sake of the server growing and the server being able to flourish and prosper. So somebody has to have hard conversations sometimes and figure this out. And so to hear that a new player can't come in and buy a rifle, even a basic rifle, as well as, see, there's no need for 500 though. Why not just start them with that initial rifle? Give them 200 bucks, the revolver, the rope. No, the revolver, the knife, and the low-end pistol, or the low-end rifle. I don't know. I don't have the answer, and I'm not sitting here saying I have the answer, but I am saying it's criminal that players come on and all they have is a pistol, and they have no way to hunt. I would rather see players get a rifle, an old used rifle of their daddies, than a pistol. Like, if it was me, apparently not, Greer. Oh, they get a varmint rifle. So they can hunt, so they do have a rifle. Oh, then this is on him. This is on him then. Fuck that. Never mind. I thought it was they were only getting a pistol and a knife. I don't think there's a government shop in Valentine. I don't think there is. And if they get the varmint rifle, then they've got more than enough. They got more than enough. So, that being said, I am going to take a quick break. And we will continue this action in just a couple of minutes. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with y'all. Okay. Well, then they can't hunt large animal. They can hunt small animal and sell it.
I got thick skin, but damn it, this place.
All right. All right. All right, all right. That's true. You can do that. I also don't know where you get axes anymore. I don't know where you get axes anymore. Oh, I was like, why is it so dark? I don't know where you get the axes. But apparently the guy has a mic. It's just not very good or it doesn't work well. I guess the admins are going to work with him, but as a general rule, you got to use a voice. Like there's one character who she's native and she signs. What'd you get this time, Greer? Did you trade the F-150 for something else? Or did you get another different kind of toy? But so we'll get back into it. We'll get back into it and we'll go from there. So, all right. And interaction. Take me off the screen. I am standing right now, guys, so I'm going to hit this and I'm going to tell y'all to stand up if you haven't, because it'll probably be good for you. So what'd you get? I hate that you can see those through walls. We need to do a ray check on that. That's going to be a whole different ball of wax. All right. A whole bunch of shit going on in St. Denis. We got informants telling us that there's sales of things going on in St. Denis. Nice! How many pounds? How many pound draw? I love my little compound bow. Need to buy a bigger one. 65, that's the nice. That's like the sweet spot. That's not too much and that's not too little. That's just the right amount. That is a sweet spot. PSE? Yeah, good bow. Good bow. If you don't mind me asking, what'd you spend on it? How do I keep forgetting the L? Alright, since I've already been standing. Free? Dude, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Alright, so we're gonna have to respond to Olive. Your sister gave it to you? Even better. So you know it's been loved and like taken care of and it hasn't been like beat to shit. I was gonna say if you got it for free, first thing I would do is change the string on it and change the knock, but if it's your sister's and you know it's taken care of, then it can't be bad. Alright. Olive, thank you for getting back to me on this spooky shit. Is there anything we can do to put this to rest so other townsfolk don't walk into the same thing I just did? Anders. All right. So, y'all don't know this because this wasn't on stream the other night. This was on somebody else's stream. Ryan O'Neill and myself caught Buck Ford, who used to be Braxton Lee, is now Buck Ford. I guess he legally changed his name. August 16th, 9/20. Question is, do we ride out? Do we ride out to Saint Denis? What do we do? Because the other day, like I was saying on somebody else's stream, we actually caught Braxton Lee, now Buck Ford, selling contraband. And I find it kind of ironic that same night we run into Buck Ford in Saint Denis, there's contraband being sold. So my question becomes, do we string him up on it? Do we check him? Do we harass him and harangue him? I think Saint Denis is the place to be tonight, though. All right, so back to my favorite intersection. Let's ride back to Saint Denis. Let's ride. Let's go back to Saint Denis. God, I hate this ride. Yeah, but we know a wagon got hit. We sent Maggie off to a wagon call, and a wagon call is for moonshine. We know that in county, in character, because we've investigated moonshine hits before. You going to a range tomorrow with a friend? Nice. Yeah, we have actually a really cool range here. I don't know if they do archery, but it's a place that actually has a restaurant built into it and everything. And sometimes I take, they let me shoot the AR there, so I bring some of my ARs, I bring some of my pistols. Libby's actually a pretty good shot, so we have a friend that's coming to town again October, I think. So we're probably gonna do a day at the range. So I love range days, especially when you get a range that has like a restaurant attached to it. It's so much fun. Such a social outing. Go shoot the pew-pews and have some fun. I love range time. Alright, so let's ride. Okay, that's gonna make somebody in the audience sick, and I know that. That's gonna make somebody sick, and I don't want to make any of y'all sick, so we're gonna just let Volk Right along. I don't know why I've been taking people's knives. I need to get clarification from the admin team. Do officers need to actually take the knives, or do we need to just look at their inventory and say, we've taken your knife? Because the idea is in RP, if a criminal like ties you up and goes to rob you, if they don't take your knife, you can cut yourself loose. I think. I'm gonna have to check with the rule lady. Rule lady? And if Skessy or Flame or Mel are in my chat and you want to chime in on that, I don't remember what the rule they settled on was. It was either that no matter what, you can't untie yourself for 5 minutes before they leave, or I don't know. I'm not sure. But I've gotten into this habit since I've been back of taking people's knives, and it's been a nightmare because like I had to go return Buck Ford's knives. Right, I gave it back to him. And that's what I'm saying, like, if we take your knife, then I gotta return it, and this and that, and yada, yada, yada. I need to make a knife collection. Well, I've already got an elephant rifle. I have already got Jack Sharp's elephant rifle. In an undisclosed location. Not in the ranger hut anymore. It's been moved to somewhere else safe. After Lucian Callahan's bullshit, which we need to go out to the island and check on Lucian. All right, so regardless of if they have a knife or not, they're not allowed to. Because at one point, wasn't it, if you don't, air quotes, take their knife, they can cut themselves free? I remember that at some point. Players who are hogtied, bullet, or blindfolded may not break out unless you are left alone for 3 minutes and there's nobody from the scene around. Consent from all parties involved. A friendly... So you have to ask the bad guy if you can, like, cut somebody out that they've hogtied? You're out of county. Why are you out of county, Toby? How's school going for you? This was what, your first week back? I figured we wouldn't see a ton of you with school, but I hope school's going well. And we miss you. How are your classes? It's a long story. Well, don't let shit keep you out of county, bud. If you want to be in county, be in county. Don't get involved in politics and drama. Worst come to worst, let Volk know what's going on. While I may not be an admin, which is a good thing, I do have a loud voice and I will stick up for the little guy. Turning into a TA for my math class and my drafting class? Nice, dude! Libby and I thought of you the other night. There's a new Sprouts market that opened, and we found organic sriracha. I was like, oh look, Toby can't get sriracha. We can get organic sriracha for Toby. Thought of you. We went and saw Oppenheimer this weekend and went to the Sprouts market. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie-doo-boo. Right. Don't you also do SolidWorks for like 3D printing and stuff? Let's go find Mr. Ford and his brothers. Yeah, that's the thing I keep saying that I'm going to buy at some point, and I definitely need to at some point, is buy a 3D printer. They're super expensive, and I don't know what I'd actually use it for. Like, I found a project this weekend I wanted to make for something for one of my shelves, and I was like, do I really need it? I can go to our friend Ruby down the street and just basically pay him for the PLA and have him print it for me. But I'm sure it wouldn't take much convincing to say to Skessy, let's get a 3D printer. Do you really, Fox? 45 ray receivers, receiving half the power, 3 MI, rail rejectors. Dyson Swarm, nice!
Marshal Volk.
Yes.
Good news. The realtor is coming to give me the keys of the Bastille.
That's good.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. What I'm not excited about is moving everything from the boat to the Bastille.
Well, that would be rough.
Yeah, I'm working on that now. My damn brothers are running around here somewhere. I was asking them to bring a wagon in, and I was thinking I'll just hop off and on the boat, you know, and fill the wagon, just because for some reason my boats that I used to own are no longer there.
Well, you know, I actually came down looking for you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you could step off that horse for me.
Yeah, of course.
We have somewhat of a problem.
Okay.
Seems like we got some informants here in Saint Denis telling me that people are selling some shine.
Huh.
And seems like a wagon got hit not too long ago. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Ford, but just last week, didn't we find you selling shine? And just tonight, weren't you asking me about those wagons that deliver the still parts?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it all out. Like I said, I haven't even been able to get into the stills and whatnot. I'm just trying to move all my food over from the boat
So
to the
what I'm
Bastille.
saying is, if I picked you up last week on distributing contraband of moonshine, and today you're asking me questions about wagons, and today a wagon gets hit, and today I have informants in Saint Denis telling me that contraband's being sold, you know I'm gonna need to check you, right? You know that's about what's gonna happen.
I mean,
so I can
that's
either
fine.
I can either cuff you, or we can do this the graceful, civilized way.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer graceful and civilized.
All right, well then hold on a second. Let me actually I might have to cuff you just in order to check it properly.
No, that's fine.
Oh, Ford. All right. That's bottles, bandages, water. You ain't got nothing on you, but you do know one of these days I'm gonna catch you, right?
I mean, sir, like I told you, I'm just trying to be a law-abiding citizen.
Ford,
just trying
you
to move my goods from
you
the
know
boat
what? I was
to
born
the
at night.
Bastille.
You can't even say it with a straight face, you son of a bitch. We both know I'm gonna catch you one of these days. Just say
Listen, Marshal Volk, with all due respect, I'm just trying to move my things. If there's anything.
You know,
from
with
the
all
boat
due
to the
respect
Bastille,
and with as much love as I can muster, do me a favor and go fuck yourself, because we both know I'm gonna get you.
all right,
You
then,
can't even
Marshal
say it with a
Volk.
straight face.
Well, am I free to go, sir?
Is it on your horse? Why don't you call your horse back out for me?
My buddy's using my horse.
No,
Sorry, that
no,
was
he's
actually
not.
his.
No, he's not. We just sent your horse back to the stable. Why don't you grab your horse for me?
Oh, Sheila? Yeah, I
let's
can go
grab
to the
Sheila.
stable and grab
No.
her.
Why don't you just whistle for Sheila here? No.
Oh, she's scared. She
No,
doesn't like
not your
guns.
wagon, son. Your horse. Why don't you bring your horse out?
Sir, am I being detained?
Yes, you are now.
For what?
Why don't you bring out your horse?
Sir, I'm just trying. The realtor is here.
Mr.
and,
Ford.
Well, about to be here.
Mr. Ford, why don't you bring your horse out?
She doesn't like you, Marshal Volk.
I don't give a shit what she likes.
scared.
Ford, now you are hindering an investigation. So why don't you call your horse out?
Did you or your informant witness my horse involved in a crime?
No, but your horse is not a person. It is your property, which I have the right to search. So why don't you call Sheila out for me?
I'm not going to do that, Marshal Volk.
Okie dokie. Is that the way you want to go with it?
Yeah, I just don't think there's substantial evidence for you to summons my horse there, Marshal, with all due respect.
All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cuffs off. I'm going to rope you, and I'm going to take you down and charge you with interfering with an investigation.
No problem. Let me know what the fine is. I'll take care of it.
Actually, you know what? You have a nice day.
Thank you, Marshal.
Where you going there, son? I will follow his ass all over the county if I have to. Where are we
Everything
going?
all right, Marshal?
Yeah, where are we going?
Going to the boat to get my things. My brother's waiting on me.
All right, well, I'm here with you, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe you could watch the cart and make sure nobody steals.
Oh,
any of
I'm
my
gonna watch
shit.
plenty.
No problem, Marshal.
I'm gonna follow him until he pulls out his fucking horse.
Is that you, Bo?
Yeah, you told me to get in the cart and meet you at the
Well,
road.
I'm
I've been
sorry.
sitting
I
here
was just,
forever.
I was having a conversation with Marshal Volk.
Oh wait,
He's
this
just
is
gonna-
your cart?
No, it's Bo's cart.
Who
sir.
owns this cart?
That's Bo's cart.
Bo, do you
brother.
legally own this cart?
Yes.
So if I check with the county, it'll show that you own this wagon.
It should, yeah, because he gave it to me earlier.
Oh, so it was his property.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
I feel like I'm allegedly not supposed to say anything right now. I don't know what's going on.
The question is, how do you want to do this, Bo? You're new to county. Your brother, on the other hand, y'all
So
asked
what-
a lot of specific questions earlier.
Are you
And I-
asking to search the thingy? The cart?
I don't know, am I?
No,
Would there be any
technically you
reason not to?
haven't. Well, the question is, would there be a reason to search
Oh
it?
yeah, there'd be a reason to.
Why is that? Well,
I'll explain this
because of-
again.
Okay. I'm not talking.
No, I had to get a drink.
Oh, okay.
Give me a sec. Look. So last week we caught your brother selling moonshine to the locals.
I'm taking notes, Marshal.
And then this evening, y'all were asking about the wagon deliveries for still parts. And wouldn't you know it, informants in St. Denis have been telling us that there's contraband, i.e. moonshine, being sold right here in St. Denis. And there was a report of one of those same wagons being hit. Now, it's been quiet in county all week since your brother took a nap. Night your brother comes back, introduces us to you. Seems those same behaviors are happening, along with the same behavior to the question you boys were asking me earlier. It seems like I have reasonable articulable suspicion right now.
So, you know when they say, like, to connect the dots? You're exposed to do a straight line from dot to dot. Sounds like you're doing a little squiggling around and clicking them.
I don't think I am.
Let's start off that we were asking for a friend, you know, because they were asking us. We didn't have the information for them.
I think it's a fella with a gold sash.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? And I can understand you asking about the wagon part questions. That's fine. But again, I caught your brother just last week selling moonshine to locals and running from the cops. And your brother also is not telling you that he refused to pull out his horse for me.
My horse is scared of the law.
So you see how guilty your brother looks?
I think you're. I mean, a guy with a badge.
Yeah, not a good
accusing
idea
you.
to tell me I'm grasping for straws here.
Another
I
guy
have-
with a
I
badge
have color
accusing
law.
you of stuff. I'd be scared too. But didn't he do his time already? Didn't he pay his debts to you guys?
Right, but the behavior doesn't change. He did it last week, and it's happening again with him in county. Seems pretty suspect. As well as I know you boys are trying to get money together for the saloon, which I'm all in favor for.
I was already paid for. Fuck.
Oh, see, he told me that the real estate lady hadn't been here yet, and he's still waiting for her. So he's lying to you too, then.
Well,
No, we're waiting on her. We need to move
He
everything
said
from
that
the boat,
they
sir.
were coming to do the transaction and to get my cart and beat them down here so we can transfer shit off this shit boat into our new beautiful.
So then why don't you just pull your horse out there, Buck, and we can put this all to rest and call it a day.
'Cause I don't think I need to pull my horse out there, Marshal.
How about this? You search the wagon and we go our own ways.
Oh no, I want the horse.
Now
sir,
that you gave him any resistance, he's gonna try it out to no end.
I just need to move the stuff from this there boat,
Hey,
Marshal,
Buck.
to the Bastille.
I will be your favorite shadow until this is solved.
I love shadows. That means I'm protected by fine officers of the law.
No, you ain't protected. You are watched.
I like
So?
being watched. It's kind of kinky. Feel like someone's
You
watching.
sure you want to
me.
hitch your wagon to this gentleman?
No, that is in fact his wagon, Marshal. I gifted that to him.
Not
Being
what
new
I
and
meant,
all.
Buck. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. All right, well, I'm going to
Bo?
start moving stuff. Am I free to start moving stuff, Marshal?
Yeah, as soon as you pull your horse out.
She's not coming out. She's tired. She's running too much. I've been running all over
He
this
also
town
lied to
meeting
me
with
and
the
tried to tell
realtor.
me that the horse was with you.
This,
Well,
yeah, he
I
does
did have
have
the
his
horse,
horse
and I
and
went in-
his cart.
No. The horse in the cart ain't Sheila.
Well, no, I put that horse in the stable and pulled this cart out, you know.
Buck, I will get you.
No problem. Look forward to
Gentlemen,
it, Marshal.
Gentlemen, have
After
a
we
good
get
day.
done moving all this, we'll go get that horse out.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get the fucking moonshine off the
Yeah,
horse
well-
too when nobody's looking.
Moonshine, what the hell is that?
Have a Calico day there, Marshal.
Have the day you deserve, ass clown.
Oh, Bug.
Your brother.
Oh,
Your brother's gonna get you in trouble before too long.
My hands are clean. I'm just trying to
Keep
make
it
an
that
honest
way.
living.
Your brother, on the other hand, has a history of being an asshat. So,
That's funny.
all right. Well, you boys, good luck with your business.
What type of horse is this?
I think it's a Tennessee.
Beautiful.
Not sure.
Good.
I've had good old war for forever here, so not sure.
Hoorah.
Good boy. All
All
right,
right,
you
well,
boys,
you
good
be
luck with your
safe, man.
business. And I'll tell
Yep,
you
yep.
what, when you ain't running that business with him, stay as clear as you can because that boy's going to get you dragged down into trouble too.
All right. Deal.
Good day, sir. I am going to get his ass. One way or the other, chat. Why are you calling me a murderer? Keck, what did I do that I'm a murderer? Maybe I should go sit down in their salon. What do you mean? That he's a murderer for lying? No. Nah, he ain't a murderer. He's an asshole. He's an ass clown for sure. But he ain't a murderer. Oh. I was held up at that wagon robbery by 3 men, not sure where they headed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. 3 men. 3 blind mice. 3 brothers. 3 blind mice. So, we got another problem.
Yes.
I just received a telegram
Uh-huh.
that a marshal was held up at that wagon by 3 gentlemen.
This wagon?
No, at that moonshine wagon.
I do not know what a moonshine wagon is.
So, now, go with me here for a second.
Okay.
Your brother has a history of selling contraband. Gets hooked up last week for selling contraband. Goes out of county for a couple of days. No contraband is sold. Today, you boys were asking about the allegeds of how the moonshine wagons worked. Okay, alleged for a friend, whatnot. Now, more contraband sales happen today, which is your brother's calling card. And then Ranger Glass gets held up by 3 men. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. Don't you have 2 brothers?
Yeah. Rhett's been out of the county for a little bit.
Yeah, this happened a little bit ago.
Like,
so, these exigent circumstances don't look good against you boys. You wouldn't hold up a ranger, would you?
what's a ranger?
Oh, the highest form of law in this county.
Law, no. Well, 1, I wouldn't hold up anyone. I just hunt. 2, yeah, I don't know what a ranger is.
It's a lawman. Or a lawwoman in this case.
Sounds feisty.
And you boys didn't
know. Buck about that then.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll be seeing Buck real soon.
I don't know what moonshine's. What's it called?
A moonshine wagon?
Wagon. No idea what that is or what it's for. Oh, here it comes.
Yes?
Look who's back.
Oh, hello, Marshal.
You know Maggie's gonna be pissed when she finds out it was you.
Who's Maggie?
The Ranger Glass.
To my knowledge, I thought you were the only lawman in town.
Oh no! See, you held her up earlier when you robbed that coach for all the parts.
Don't
Allegedly.
recall, Marshal.
You don't recall.
I'm just trying to move my stuff from the boat to the Bastille. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, apparently she got a description of the 3 gentlemen, so...
3, huh?
3, exactly 3. It's so funny that you're out of county, there's no contraband sales. Tonight you allegedly asked me about the still parts out of a wagon. And then 3 gentlemen rob that wagon and hold up Miss Glass. Kind of seems really suspect, don't it?
Hold on, I gotta pull out my notepad. I'm not smart. I gotta write it down.
A facial description, like a drawing or anything?
Well, they were wearing masks, but you know, hairlines and such show out of the mask. So, you know, if someone were to say wear glasses, that would show with the face mask. So,
Bo, I can't put stuff in your wagon, bub.
Right, because I'm sitting on it.
all right, well, you gentlemen have a great day.
You
Bless
too,
you.
sir.
But I think because it's yours, I can't put shit in it.
I have had enough of these 2 big criminals. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? I don't know. Look like Dale, but I don't know.
$500.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
Volk.
Get on my horse now.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, excuse me, Mr.
I might have a beat on 2 of the 3 gentlemen.
Okay, well, y'all stay safe.
You as well, Bill. We'll be back in a few. Here, let me.
Alright, I'll be smoking a cigar.
Of course you will.
If you hit a boom, then my stalk will fire.
Okay. So I think I may know who it is.
Oh. So it was
Buck
3 gentlemen.
Ford.
Have you read my report yet, or did you just get my
No,
telegram?
I got your telegram.
Okay, so what I put in the report was that it was 3 men. One was sort of like bigger and had reddish hair or something. And then 2 other sort of normal sized men.
We're here.
Why are you having me stand in front of a wagon with nobody here?
Just give it a moment. If you will indulge me. Because I think I know who it is. And I got 2 out of the 3 of them right here with their wagon that they're trying to move everything to the Bastille.
Oh, I do have to go sign that license whenever that's ready.
Oh, you're the one signing the license?
That is after all my job.
Well, I believe those gentlemen are the ones that held you up.
Interesting.
Because here's the facts.
Sorry.
That's all right. Because Buck Ford, also known as Braxton Lee, we caught him last week selling contraband. We hooked him up on it. Then,
Right, the one you sort of tied up in the streets.
Right. Then, this evening, him and his 2 brothers were asking about the wagons that have the still parts on them. Allegedly.
Interesting. They were
Then-
blowing up a wagon, the folks that I met.
Then, we got reports from informants of contraband being sold, i.e. moonshine, here in St. Denis. And then your report tells me that there are 3 of them. Well, there are 3 brothers. One is heavy
They did
set.
also know that I was arranged ahead of time as they pulled up on me.
They played dumb.
Perhaps I should hide out in here until you see them come back.
Maybe. Let's have a quick look through their wagon. Let's have a quick look. Hey there, Bo.
Back again.
Is your wagon acting up?
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, is the locking mechanism locked on it?
Yeah, it's not working.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique rifle of yours.
Thank you.
Look at the rifle on the man's back. It's a white Carcano. Does it ring a bell?
All right.
Oh, that's weird. I feel like maybe I left it for too long.
I don't know. Let me see if I can jimmy the lock. Looks like the wagon's empty. You come over here and flex your B.
Oh, B? I thought it was...
B as in boy. Anything?
It looked a little familiar, but it was also in quite bright sunshine, so I can't say for 100%.
And you said there was one that was quite portly.
Kind of round, and he had like red hair. Maybe not hair, but maybe.
Oh, that's Buck.
But yeah, big one, and he seemed to be the leader, and he was
Did you
referring
see
to me as
did
Ranger.
One of them have glasses on.
One of the masks had one of those sort of goggles on, but I don't remember glasses.
All right. All right, you get access to the lock now?
Yep, we're good.
All right. Where'd your brother go?
He was on the boat with me. I have no idea.
What happened to your glasses?
I have no idea.
Oh no. You must have dropped them.
Might be on the boat. Is that him? I can't
See if we
see.
can't shed some light on the situation.
That's not him.
Nope, that ain't him. Hey, this gentleman dropped his glasses.
Hello.
We might be able to help him find them.
Around the wagon here?
Somewhere around the wagon.
They were cheap. I could replace them. I don't see him.
All right. Well, since you can't see much, we'll wait here with you till your brother gets back. Wouldn't want to see nothing happen to you.
Okay, okay.
We also got people running around over there behind me, acting the fool, it looked like. I don't see him now.
I'm on the other side of the place.
Yeah. Look like people acting the fool.
I'll go check on those folks.
Yeah, I saw people underneath this train light on the far side, over across from the telegram station.
You got
If you need help, just fire a shot. I'll tell you the same thing I told your brother. It's a dangerous game you boys are playing.
What's that?
Holding up rangers, robbing wagons, selling contraband.
But you're assuming that I was a part of any of that.
Oh, see, you can use the word assume and allegedly all you want, but we both know. Your brother couldn't even get it out without giggling like a schoolboy. Telling me that he wasn't doing nothing illegal. Your brother's is easy to read.
I think he's just proud of his past and that he gets under your skin. So when you assume that it was him,
nah, your brother,
you know, it's
your brother
humorous.
couldn't even get a sentence out saying that he was an innocent man without giggling like a 5-year-old.
That just sounds like him.
No. I see.
I think he
I see it a
personally just
different way.
likes you.
He likes me?
Yeah, like not like that.
Oh no,
but
your
like-
brother's asked me out on dates before. This is not a first.
All right, see, I was right.
But he also cannot convey his innocence without giggling like a schoolgirl that he didn't do nothing wrong. By the way, this handgun is not for you. I just see people over there playing grab ass, and I don't want nothing to happen to you. So don't think I'm not threatening you with this.
No,
I'm saying about you.
scared. I'm just hanging out.
Right.
I got nothing scared of. I just got asked to move shit. Here I am.
You got roped into a lot more than just moving today.
Sounds like it.
You see anything, Meg?
nothing of any particular import. Just a few folks hanging around in the corner, having a conversation. Nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, I just saw people. I saw one guy tackle another guy, and then I didn't know what had happened.
That seemed perfectly
Probably just a bunch of
amicable to
grab
me.
ass. So yeah, so your brother couldn't even tell me that he didn't do it without giggling like a 5-year-old. So
I didn't see him do any criminal activity or any moonshine stuff. So.
right, but again, there was 3 people that robbed that wagon, and there's 3 brothers asking about the.
He sounds like
steel
a
parts on
popular
wagons.
person, so he might have. Let's just say he did do something. I could
Yeah,
tell you
but
it
who were the
wasn't
other
with
2
me.
gentlemen with him that robbed that wagon? If it was him,
Sounds like you got it all figured out, so you'd probably know more than I do.
oh, I just gotta wait for the certain pieces to fall in order.
Sounds like you're holding them all.
Son, you will learn I will not pull the trigger until I have proof. That's what justice is. That's what law is. It's doing it by the book. It don't mean I will not be a major hemorrhage in your ass until I figure it out.
I like it. I like it.
It's one
Sounds
thing
like
we
you
can
know what
count
you're
on. It's the
doing.
law.
It's good. That's good. Makes me feel calm.
It's not vigilante. It's not opinions. It's facts.
Where is this dude? He is wasting my day.
Oh, here he comes.
Away. Where? Oh,
Right here
that's
with
right.
him.
He did go get save me the cart. This cart thing is. If
Yeah,
we
you
could've
gotta
got our
you gotta leave
horses,
town in order to
no.
get your cart.
Yeah. By the time we would have ran with our horses, we would have been done.
Yes and no.
Hopefully, he took all this moonshine out.
Hey, do me a favor, Buck.
Kidding.
Can you take your hat off for me for a second?
Yeah, let me stop what I'm doing.
All right.
Give me a second. It's been a while.
That's fine.
You might not win.
I think so, but I'm not sure. I really can't tell.
And I can't do nothing.
I understand, but I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I know.
You're telling me that don't look familiar, though. These two. The hairline,
Sort of.
the glasses, any of them. Frame, heavy set portly. Because I can get them on Moonshine, or I can get them on
I just don't
previous
feel
behavior.
100% comfortable.
Alright, then I won't do anything.
Can you hear him talking?
I'm sorry.
We can hear you talking. Who are you talking to? I think I'm gonna walk away from this right now. This is all you, Max.
I'm not sure who you thought you were asking.
Sounded like he was talking to imaginary voices in his head, but I'm gonna walk away.
That don't sound right to me.
You're right, it don't sound right. Oh, did somebody just get caught metaing? Can you guys clip that for me? Can somebody clip that? Clip it and fucking ship it. I'm just gonna sit back for a minute, watch Maggie work. Yikes! The person playing Buck specifically said loud enough. Can you hear him talking?
Okay, so I'm still trying to learn my grounds, if you get what I'm
He shouted
saying.
from the cart, "Can you hear me talking?" Because
Oh.
as it turns out, when your hands are too busy fumbling with the inventory
Alright.
on the cart.
I didn't know if we had an invisible voice in our head or...
Oh no.
Oh no, sir. I'm trying to put the shit in my cart, and I was like,
Think about B as in boy, or baby, or butthead, or, you know...
or Buck.
Or Buck. Or, I'm gonna bust your ass for selling moonshine if I catch you. And put my foot up your ass.
Understood, Marshal.
You said these folks were asking you about wagon part?
Yeah, they were asking me about wagon parts or about still parts on wagons.
Interesting.
But, you know, they want to claim that it was alleged and they were asking for a friend.
Yeah, some boy in a gold sash was asking me if I knew anything about it, and I guess maybe because of my prior involvement, it got.
Don't matter, you asked me about it, so that makes you active.
Sure, I get it.
You understand how
Fascinate.
you asking makes you an active participant in that, and then an hour later, a still wagon gets hit.
Hold on, I gotta take notes. Taking my notepad out again.
He thinks this is some kind of goddamn comedy or something.
No, I just want to remember what you're saying there, Marshall. I just
Oh, it's in my book
like
already, so don't worry about it. I got you.
I'm just trying to move this stuff, like I said, from the boat. It's been tasking my entire evening.
All right, well, here's the awkward thing. All participants that are going to be on the legal header of that business need to be there when the license is signed. And it just so happens that our bureaucrat here, Miss Glass, is going to be here for all three of you to sign it, so...
That includes if they're employees, they need to be there?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, shit is right.
We're not, one of our brothers, is having some issues, and, we've been trying to get him in.
You mean the other brother that was here earlier?
Hold on. Well, if I may. One, whoever is currently available to sign, I can sign, and then if there is someone to add, I can always make a trip back out and add them onto the paper. Second of all, if one of your brothers is having trouble with the train into Canada, I hope you can let them know that they can issue a ticket, and we'll be able to help them as best we can.
Okay, good. There's something about, like, seeing
Holy
black
shit,
in his eyes the whole time and all that, so...
Where's the fire, son?
Pardon?
Where the hell is the fire? I'm asking you why you're riding 100 miles an hour through the streets in a wagon. Is there a reason? Good afternoon. My name is Marshal Volk from the Law Services here in Calico County, and I see your man is riding hell-bent through the streets at a high rate of speed, and I'm trying to figure out where the fire is.
I apologize for his behavior, and I've repeatedly told him not to do that. Tobias, why...
My apologies, officer. It won't happen again.
Make damn sure it don't. I don't want to see you hit nobody riding like that. All right, you folks have a fine day. Just watch where you're going.
You too, officer.
Okay. What's your name, son? The one at the yoke. What is his name?
Tobias Jameson Caldwell.
Tobias Caldwell. Does he
Yes.
does he not talk much?
What?
He talks plenty.
All right, I just haven't really heard him speak. I've heard you speak, so I was curious if he was a talker or not.
No, he just doesn't like getting involved with the law, that's all.
That's understandable, but when you drive like that, it's gonna happen. All right, well, you folks have a nice day. No ticket's gonna be issued today, but please slow down because I don't want to see anybody get run over.
I will.
Thank you, Mr. Caldwell. Where the hell did Maggie go now? I literally saw her run into a wagon. Why am I always so goddamn hungry? Why am I always so goddamn hungry? Alright, so let's eat and drink. I need to get my thing fixed. I need to get a canteen fixed. Yeah, that was not very good RP, I'll be honest. Like, he doesn't want to get involved with the law. Okay, that's fine, but you have to interact. Okay, we're gonna leave that be. Right, but when folks are trying to interact with you, Beast, like, do something. Anything. Don't just sit there silently. So yeah, they're starting somewhere, but then there's standing there doing nothing.
Specifically at this point, Volk's just very suspicious.
You all right, Maggie?
I'm just fine.
I saw you take one hell of a tumble, so.
Hank wasn't listening.
I see that, and I can see the schmutz on your face from it, so.
Oh well.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay when you went ass over tea kettle with that cart and your horse.
I'm just fine.
Very graceful, ma'am. Very, very graceful.
Thank you very much.
And I ain't suspicious. I know it's them sons of bitches. They were out here. Bill was there when they were asking me about that wagon.
Oh, yeah.
There was no allegedly or for some guy in a yellow sash. There was none of that bullshit. They were asking for them.
About an hour after that happened, there was actually a wagon held up, and I went to respond to it. But of course, I was on my own because Marshal Volk was dealing with some hooligans in Valentine, as usual. And I went alone, and there were 3 men. So it turned out I was not able to do my best ranger in a 3-on-1 situation.
Well, you got to walk up with your rifle out.
I did, but 1 rifle to 3 ain't exactly how it works.
I mean, you can use some new Pearsons.
You could use an elephant rifle because, you know, that's
Do
gonna take at
not.
least 3 people down.
Those elephant rifles have bad juju. Do not listen to Bill on this one.
I wanted to carry that blue elephant rifle.
No, you leave it where it is hidden. Ain't nobody need to know where that elephant rifle is. Ain't nobody need to know nothing about it. As far as I'm concerned, we can bury it in a crypt.
An elephant rifle.
Yeah, an elephant
Oh, well,
rifle.
look at that.
An elephant rifle.
Yeah, there's an elephant rifle that belonged to Jack Sharp.
We got all the gunsmithing here in county
That
on one
elephant
block.
rifle. What brings you two over to Saint Denis?
Well, Valentine was completely empty.
Oh, but how nice of a change.
Yeah, huh?
Hey, y'all
Imagine
know
the city
somebody...
with real street.
Y'all know somebody named Tobias Caldwell?
Oh, yeah, he's one of the Overland Carriage Boys.
He don't say much, do he?
No, he doesn't. He drives carriages in the train.
He drives carriages? Professionally?
Yeah.
God damn it. Christ on a biscuit.
It's okay.
I found him speeding through Saint Denis like his ass was on fire, and I pulled him over and... Yeah? Oh? And his buddy was like, oh, he don't like the law. And I'm like, well, the law don't like when you drive like that.
Huh. That's interesting.
There's a lot of things that I don't like.
I don't give a shit who likes me and who don't like me. I'm not here for a fucking parade or a popularity contest.
Pardon me, just one.
To be fair, Volk, you've come back now for how long?
Couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. Before that, there was little to no buddy of your stature or authority here.
That's fair, but in the same fact, people shouldn't be driving like that even if there is no lawman around. It ain't right. It ain't Christian. It ain't good.
I don't blame you for thinking that. And you're right.
But like, I pulled him over and he's like, what'd I do? Sir, you're driving like your ass is on fire. I don't know. I feel like the world is heading to a bad place.
Quite possibly.
I can't help but feel like, I don't know, I'm the grumpy old man here. Right, Tyler?
Sometimes.
So how you doing, Barber?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Overland cart?
Overland carriages. Yep. How's business?
Pretty quiet today. How about you? How's Valentine?
Well, as I just said, it's quiet. Like, there's nobody there at all. No doctors, no people, nobody.
Actually, as long as I got the three of you here, I do got a gripe to pick.
All right, I'm listening.
I arrested a man earlier tonight who told me that he didn't have the money to get a rifle.
He didn't have the money to get a rifle.
Right, he tried to rob the bank in Valentine. He told me he needed
our
to feed
friend
his
with the
kids.
strange voice box.
Right, the man with little to say. And I come to find out, I told him to go across the street and buy a rifle from you.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, your cheapest rifle is $220.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Folks come into county with what? A cattleman, a knife, and $200?
Yep.
No other rifles.
Okay.
So we don't have a cheap government gun to sell people? We expect them to chase rodents around and sell rodent meat before they can turn around and afford a gun? Don't seem fair. It don't seem respectful.
Now,
how much?
And I understand from Patrick. Patrick tells me that weapon is damn near making no money as it is. I get that. But what can the government do to make folks not have to be chasing around rodents and butchering rodents to get enough money to get themselves even a low-level rifle?
So my cheapest rifles are $240, but that's because they come pre-rifled, pre-scoped. And I do an exchange program, which knocks $100 off the price.
Right, but so these folks don't have anything to exchange. They're fresh off the train or the boat. And while I understand you need to get paid, something needs to happen for these folks to get a little dignity to get them started with a low-level rifle. And I'm not saying it should fall on you or you, Bill. I'm just saying something has to be done for these folks because this ain't dignified. Because if I'm going to have to deal with every Tom, Dick, and Harry thinking they're going to go raid or they're going to go rob the bank in Valentine to try to get some money in order to buy one of your rifles, it's just going to make my life more miserable. So between the three gentlemen standing here and the two ladies, something got to get done. And I don't know what the answer is. I don't have it. We got to figure something out for all these new folks coming into county.
I
Does
feel like
everyone
everybody's strange ideas in my job.
does everyone instantly go to robbing a bank, or do most people decide to try and get a job or work or ask for help?
I think this man was asking for help by robbing the bank.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't prescribe to those liberal sissy fanny ideas, but that's what I think people are going to do. I don't think people know they can go out and go hit rocks or go hit trees. I mean, how much is an axe? Axe is $40. How much is a pickaxe?
If they understand how to read.
I'm just saying something's got to be done. I don't know what it is. I don't have an answer. I'm not a fan, like I said, of all these liberal bullshit things, but we got to do something for the people because it's just going to make my job harder and harder.
I don't normally stock varmint rifles, but I can start stocking them again.
How much would you be selling them for?
My question is, what about a vomit rifle? Because
I can sell them for like $30.
That would be, I think.
That would be perfect.
Good enough.
Sell them a box of 22s, sell them a varmint rifle, and let them go kill raccoons and squirrels and skunks. That's fine. But having them chase around with a revolver?
$5.
Wait, you said that they could do a trade-in program, yes?
Yeah, I do a trade-in program. So what it is?
Couldn't they trade in their cattlemen and then knock $100 off, and then they could get a rifle?
They could. That is an option. But then they don't have any sidearm.
No, but if you're, going out to then hunt and then gain money to then get a sidearm,
True, but
it's
I'm not always
necessary, is it?
I'm not always in the shop to.
Ma'am, I believe your privilege is showing now. Most folks need to defend themselves first and foremost.
Well, also in fairness, though, cattleman is, don't know how. Well, I guess if you don't have anything else, it's one thing. But
A bullet is a bullet in a man's abdomen to stop him from coming at you.
a man, yes. An animal, not so much.
All in all, I think that I can start stocking the varmint rifles, and I think I can. Me and
That
Bill
might
can
be the
start doing
solution.
that.
And if the government needs to subsidize some of those parts and get you the low-cost barrels from back east, maybe that's the answer too, to make it better all around or something. I don't know. But we got to do something for the new folks, because it's going to be hellacious if folks can't buy a rifle. Because think about it. By the time you come in county with with $200 on you and a knife and a cattleman, and you bought food for yourself and maybe a rope, now you're down to $150. So now you've got to make another 100 and something to get up to a repeater. We got to do something.
Well, time to work the streets.
And honestly, the only options people probably thinking about, oh, I could go kill that local, which makes more work for me. Or I could go rob that bank. That makes more work for me. Or they rob one of y'all. Makes more work for me.
No.
Girth, thank you
There
for
are
the
many
follows.
options available to newcomers to county, and the welcoming committee makes the best attempts they can. Your suggestions are noted.
Yep, I got it. I can definitely do something about it.
Like I said, I'm not here for the liberal hibbly-bibbly. I'm here to figure out the best way to keep folks from killing each other in county.
Oh,
Girth,
now
thank you
he
so
likes
much.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Listen here, I said Piggly Wiggly the other day to you, woman.
Higgly wiggly. What does that mean?
I said
Pig
higgledy-piggledy to mean out of order or out of sorts.
And I said
he
Piggly
keeps
Wiggly.
saying I said
Oh,
Piggly Wiggly,
that's what that
which is
means?
not what
Oh,
I
I
said.
see.
I had no clue what it meant till she opened her mouth the other day. And again, what she says,
never
I
heard
don't
of it
know.
until you mentioned it the other day, so I have no
Girth, thank you so much. Can we get a caster command for It's Girth, please?
So we
I
need
believe
to
Girth
start
is
making and
bow.
stocking
I'm not
farm
sure.
rifles.
Yeah.
As well as the revolvers.
No, no revolvers.
Just to be clear, you do not need to do anything. It is not
Oh, you live in Florida
an
too?
order.
Mm-hmm.
It is simply a kind
No.
suggestion.
Right, and I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm saying we as a community have to do something as a whole together for it.
I'm fine stocking them. We'll stock them now. $5 a piece.
Right, I just don't want anybody to think
Right.
I'm making some kind of decree. I'm saying I am coming against this with the law, and I'm seeing this. And as the gun owners and as the government, we've got to put our heads together to figure out something to make life better for everybody and easier for everybody.
But if everyone else has been okay with just the $200 and what they come in with and finding a way to make it work, why
Nice.
give
Oh, Girth, welcome.
new people, when everyone was new at some point, extra, I guess, care?
Yeah, we've made changes to that many times over the years.
Right. And what I'm saying is with these, the reason it is the way it is because the economy has gone up. And with a community-driven economy, the problem with the community-driven economy is that the prices go up. And from what I hear from Patrick and other people, that this certain gun shop here, not owned by Bill at the time, was driving prices up, which drove a lot of inflation in this county. So that same $200 that folks get in their pocket when they come into county now don't mean as much as when they did when you came in or when I came in. Because I'll tell you, when I came into county, I got $50.
I don't know if that's fair necessarily to blame that on.
I'm not just saying it's them, but I am saying that the economy has changed for players coming in now. So
That sounds like a more dedicated discussion. The new suggestions are noted.
anything
All I'm
to
hearing is town meeting.
syndicate,
course.
bullshit. Everybody look at
Syndicate?
the man in the blue.
I could point the finger right back at the Valentine's Saloon too.
That we could. That we could.
Yeah. Yep. $35 tacos.
You want to roll that? This is Bo. Well, welcome in, Bo. Your brother just is on my shit list.
But yeah.
I'm just saying it's
definitely-
worth a conversation. Is all I'm saying.
No, and I completely hear you, and I will definitely
Right.
get a couple varmint rifles together and throw them in the till and see what happens.
And that may not fix everything. I mean, that may just be a band-aid on it. That might not be it. But we got some of the pillars of the community and the smartest minds here. So, I mean, it's just a flag to raise for everybody to think about and see if there's a way we can help new folks coming in with a pain point that maybe that pain point didn't exist 6 months ago.
That's why we have buy orders for like wood, stuff that you can easily obtain.
You can't put a cap on the economy.
Wood, rubber, for example.
That's not how it works with a player-based economy, Beast. That's not realistic.
I did
Well,
see your
I'm
order come
buying-
up for rubber.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
Did you
wood
do
as
the
well.
$4 a rubber?
No, I did too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, as somebody who's out there chopping, trying to get materials for this community, i.e. hunting and chopping wood and all those things, rubber is hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do hunting tours, so if somebody's new to county, I take them and show them hunting spots and animals that they can get a decent price for.
Right, but getting our hands on enough rubber for your order is going to be. I know I was speaking to Dale earlier, and he says, I don't know how I'm going to fill it because. And Tyler, you might be able to help me with this. Do we have a place to sell off hardwood and softwood and all them extra shit we get from trees?
I buy hardwood.
Yes, the carpenter should be buying them, and if he's not, then well, that's quite unfortunate.
And the gunsmiths use hardwood and softwood.
Yes, that too.
Well,
Right.
we use hardwood. I don't know about softwood.
Yeah, no, we use softwood for something.
But the problem is if the
Fishing
carpenter
poles,
isn't buying
fishing
it,
poles.
then they're just going to drop 100 pieces of wood on the ground or 100 pieces of pulp or sap or honey.
That wouldn't be a wise thing for them to do, but someone might.
Yeah, they got no more
I'm
room
not
in their
sure
pockets.
decisions need to be made on the basis of people who do not make wise decisions.
I don't know. It's food to think about because, like I said, I made an introduction for Mr. Coder today to Bill, and Coder was telling me that he doesn't he has 3 pieces of rubber in his pocket, but he's got like 85 pieces of hardwood or softwood or whatnot.
Wow.
That man.
Yeah, rubber is quite scarce right now. That's why I offer $2 a piece.
Amos, let me tell you something. You know that order of yours for iron, coal, and copper?
Iron, coal, and copper, yeah.
You know who filled most of that in 3 days?
You?
Coder.
Oh, and that was not me. That was Finley.
Oh, that's who that was for. Okay, yeah. Finley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man filled that in like 3 days. He's an expediter from back east that I met years ago.
Oh,
He's,
fantastic.
That man's one hell of a worker.
Well, I'm glad to see that there's somebody out there putting in the work.
But the problem is he has all this extra wood and he's just looking for rubber. Kind of up Shit's Creek.
I'll definitely see what I can do by putting in another order in for hardwood because I know that I will run out eventually.
How long do those orders sit for?
Until they're filled, normally, or I refresh them every couple of weeks.
Well, you know, I might just put in a whole order for wood, let it sit there until prices drop, and then sell it back to you guys at a higher price.
Oof.
Don't the people up at PD need wood?
That's true.
Is that listed on the notice board or anything?
Certain things are also listed at people's stores.
I'm not sure the Wapiti people have a board up there.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
in
they don't-
Valentine or in maybe somebody should
That
teach.
depends on if they're-
What's her name? Sage? Somebody should show Sage how to use the board or help her to make a flyer that folks can understand to get them some business. Oh my God, Max. Be good. Maybe somebody, I don't know Sage. Sage wants to put an arrow in my head, but that's okay. That's a different story. But somebody that she gets along with, maybe somebody should help her to make a flyer and put it on the board for her.
Okay.
If I see help her through that.
I know she was looking for clay, and I got a little bit of clay to send up that way.
I just think part of the pain point for new folks in county also is people don't know where materials go.
You know what? Why don't you put a letter into the newspaper so that they can put out a friendly guide?
Right, but then there's that whole FOIAC, federal order thing.
Federal order?
Yeah, find out in county that the newspaper can't be posting certain things.
True.
There's that federal gag order that we got to make sure things stay in county. So it's a delicate space to navigate.
True that.
So
I definitely think the because what do they come in on the train with? 2 weapons, varmint, and a revolver.
Do they come in with a varmint? It doesn't sound. Tyler said didn't sound like they did.
No, they don't.
No, they don't come in with the varmint. They come with the cattleman.
Cattleman, a box of ammo, $200, fruit salad, and some water, I believe.
So no varmint rifle officially.
What if we give them a varmint rifle and a fishing rod? Then they can fish for food and hunt for money.
I mean, you might as well just hand them everything at that point.
Give me a minute. Everything okay?
It's okay. Me and Bill can take a trip and get that all settled up.
Yeah, we can sell varmint rifles dirt cheap. I'm fine with that.
Do you want to sell them for $20 here, and I'll sell them for 25 up at the Valentine?
I could probably sell them for lower, to be honest.
True.
Yeah, I'll do $20.
Yeah. There we go. Problem solved. Anyway, folks, it's been nice chatting with you. And you guys have a good one.
Oh boy, chat. Oh my god, chat, do I have a story for you? Sorry, I had a frog. I mean, sorry, I had a frog in my head.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So, I hear all the screaming, chat.
Yeah, I'm fine doing that. Regarding legendary weapons,
And apparently a frog got in the house.
If somebody brings me
and
the
Libya's
pelt, I knock the
screaming
price of the
about
pelt
it.
off the weapon. Other stuff,
Yeah, I'm not saying we got to do
anything.
anything. I'm just saying it's something to put on the board for y'all to figure out as gunsmiths and as government officials.
Right.
Like, I'm fine with them coming in and saying, use your wits, figure it out. But if they're figuring it out is going to be to rob a bank, I'm going to have to deal with a whole bunch of shit. Can I just shoot him instead?
Yeah, well, I don't know, Volk. Can you?
My
I'm not quite sure what to tell you about that one.
You ever like imagine there's a dog that won't ever shut the hell up in your head, and then you need to just like walk into a hallway and shake it out?
I have, and you know what the problem with that is?
What's that?
Sometimes there's a frog in that head too. All right.
Interesting. You're so good at that voice from that strange criminal.
What criminal?
The one I told you about.
Did it sound something like, "Do not mistake my kindness for weakness"?
In fact, he sounded exactly like that.
Oh, that's quite funny.
I don't think people would appreciate me shaking my wife in a hallway if she's barking too much. Or to get
Why
shot.
did you call your wife a dog?
She likes to bark.
No.
Sometimes barking's fun. Sometimes
you know,
you're in a conversation with someone and you just got nothing else to say. You just woof, woof.
No, I mean she just barks all those do this, do that, clean this, clean that. So.
Nope. I'm all about making jokes about giving women the right to vote and everything, but calling my wife nope, I'm walking away
No
now.
one called your wife a dog.
A wolf.
See, my wife is a garden now.
Well, that's.
My wife is now Pretty Flowers.
Thanks for killing the conversation.
I ruined the conversation. Have a good day.
My lord.
The church is across the street.
I think we all need it, apparently.
Hey, Tyler. Tyler.
Yeah.
Hey, who closed the church down?
What do you mean?
The church over here, it's closed.
By closed, do you mean you have no way to get in it? Or
Correct,
by closed,
correct.
you mean that you go in and there's no way?
Correct. I tried to go earlier to have a conversation with the man upstairs, and apparently the doors were sealed shut.
Well, that's news to me.
I didn't know if something happened while I was gone, that the church
No.
lost funding or something.
Nope, that's news to me. I mean,
All right. Don't you do it, horse. I didn't want to see you get kicked by him.
I appreciate that.
It's kind of awkward when your boss gets kicked by your horse.
Right,
Then your
I've kicked
boss
him
threatens to
couple-
shoot him, and
too many times today.
we've been down this with Cloudy before, so
Yeah.
I figured stop it.
That's
yeah, I tried to go into the church earlier, and the doors were sealed shut, so I didn't know if they lost funding or there was less
Yeah, no.
resources. If you catch my drift, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, to the best of my knowledge, it should be open.
All right.
That's quite
Well.
interesting. I'll swing by the records office and see what. I
Yeah,
can
I was
find.
gonna say, I know it's church and state is separate, but I can stop by Maggie's office and see what I can find.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Huh.
There are also some strange ducks in this county. All right, well then I'm not gonna worry about the church today, but I
Yeah,
just
I won't worry about it.
nah. I just didn't know if that was an intentional thing or permanent or what.
That's the first that I've heard of it.
Thank you for dealing with that thing with Olive. I received a telegram from her about it, but we still got to do something about whatever the fuck that is in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Because we can't have folks stumbling upon that like I did. It's gonna.
Well, as I found, there's a circle of salt underneath it, so someone's taking care of it. I'm sure
Yeah,
it'll
but
move on
if
eventually.
folks walk up to that, we're gonna have more of that hoogie joogie piggly wiggly bullshit in this county.
Well, I'm kind of questioning what you were doing in the graveyard to begin with, actually.
Well, I couldn't get in the church, so I was going to have a chat with the big man in the other quiet place.
See. All right. Fair enough.
I went to go to one was closed, and I went into the other to get some quiet with
Fair
the
enough,
big
I
guy,
suppose.
and that's when I found that.
Right.
Makes
All
more
right.
sense now, don't it?
It does. It does make more sense now. And there's a question why you were questioning about the church too. But
You know,
no,
it's one of those
everything makes
things.
more sense now.
You can't find a church, find a graveyard. I can talk to my wife and the big man at the same time.
Right.
And
There's
instead,
that.
I found some hoogie joogie piggly wiggly bullshit, as Maggie would say.
Right.
What is piggly wiggly?
I don't
Higgledy
know.
piggledy.
I don't know why you keep using it.
She said it. It's fun in your mouth. Say it. Piggly wiggly.
No, I understand that.
Come on,
but
say it.
does
Piggly
not
wiggly.
Make any sense.
Piggly wiggly.
Piggly. What?
Oh, come on. Have a little fun. Live a little.
Pig.
Say piggly wiggly.
Wiggly.
Piggly wiggly.
That's so weird.
It's fun to say.
Weird nonetheless.
Oh, you need to get that stick out of your ass and have some fun, boss.
Yeah, well, I'm having fun, but.
So then, should I
I'm
pull out
so
my trumpet?
confused nonetheless.
Actually, you missed it the other day.
Yeah.
I rode up to the trumpet player and I asked him if I could employ him to come to your house and play a show, and he told me to fuck off. And Maggie was like, "Don't you shoot him!" So I didn't. I just shot at the ground and he ran away. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Fair enough.
I didn't have to hurt him. I just scared him off.
Well, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna go see about a semi-automatic pistol, and other than that, I don't have a clue. This county has lost their shit. We've got people selling contraband, and looks like a hooch wagon got hit.
Oh, there's people selling contraband. Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. All right.
Yep. It's one and the same as our old friend Braxton Lee, who is now Buck Ford.
Buckford or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can't put my finger on it today, but we caught him last week when he was Braxton Lee. So this is going to be confusing as fuck.
Tyler,
Yes, Mr. Ball.
we have to head out, and I think you're supposed to come with us.
Well, don't let official business stop you from tea time. Good day, sir.
Oh, I mean, if it's official business, no.
Nah, it's
For
fine.
business, it's fine.
It's fine. I'm gonna go check the church real quick. See again. See if we're crazy. The governor is too busy with tea. Yep, church is locked up.
Evening.
Evening, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty well. Just in town, just checking out the church here.
Oh, I know he's not the governor. I was being more sarcastic about the governor's daughter, or whatever she is. Well, church is currently, I guess, closed for renovation, but it should be open again soon.
Oh, very nice. Yeah,
Also,
just
if you see
going to-
anything freaky-deaky in the graveyard, don't worry about it.
I didn't even know there was a graveyard.
Yeah,
I mean, I
north end-
assumed there
north end of
probably
town.
would be, but I haven't, thought it out actively yet.
Apparently there's something that I can't even explain to you. Just don't go in there. Trust me.
Like a ghost?
I don't believe in that bullshit, but there's something like that. It's a floaty skeleton with two heads, and I don't know, some kind of salt circle Ranger Tyler. I don't fucking know.
That sounds interesting. You try
I think-
praying at it?
Nope. I think I just had too much of a Rufus's ayahuasca. That don't mean
What?
nothing to you, sorry. We had a man who pioneered the ayahuasca trail and was a big fucking stoner here in county. I think I just took some of his stash.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Probably ate a couple of them mushrooms on accident.
Oh, apparently.
That's
Somebody
a nice
offers you a
church, though.
shroom pizza, don't eat it.
Yeah, probably stay away from those.
Yeah, I tend to come out here to this church and have chats with the big man, but Right now, I guess apparently he's down for service. So I'll go find a tree in the middle of nowhere and talk to him.
That's one way to do it. I mean, you can find them anywhere, really, as from what I've heard. I just was going from town to town, looking at the different churches, trying to, I don't know, pick one.
Pick one? What do you mean pick one?
Oh, I don't know. You know, just new to town, got to find a church, you know.
Well, you can either stay in the Valentine with the stink of the shit and mud, or you can come here for the smell of piss and cops that stand here and do nothing all day.
Yeah. They don't piss and shit. I mean, I guess, but...
All right, Greer, have a good one. Enjoy your range time tomorrow.
Would you rather scenario? You know, neither one of those are great.
I mean, there's a little church in Blackwater, too. And I think Armadillo has one, but there's so much scarlet fever out there, I would not recommend going out there.
Does Strawberry have one?
I don't think Strawberry has a church.
I was out in Strawberry the other day, and I kind of had a fondness for that town.
Sweet, Greer. Yeah, in the Discord, you can absolutely throw
nice
pics.
little hamlet.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know where I want to end up. I do enough business riding. Honestly, I spend more time riding between Valentine and this shithole than anything, so...
Yeah, you kind of cover the whole span of the continent, don't you?
Well, welcome to the law here. I got to shit. I still got to get through your application tonight.
Oh, you're good. Take your time.
Oh, it has not stopped. I'm dealing with a moonshiner. I'm dealing with contraband sales. I dealt with a bank robbery. It just never ends.
Y'all have moonshine here?
Yep. There are moonshine stills all over county, and we got to get warrants for them. We got to track them down. We got to figure out whose is whose. We got to sit on them. All kinds of shit. It is not
Just
max.
blow 'em up.
Well, we don't blow them up. We break into them with a warrant, and we systematically disassemble them.
I mean, that's the second way you could go about it, I suppose.
Right. We don't. I mean, we want to get everything out of it, sell it back to the government, and take that money and put it back into the police ledger.
Yeah, that actually does sound better.
Right. So blowing it up just hurts everybody.
Yeah. More fun though. Fireworks.
You are a destructive gentleman, aren't you?
I mean, not really.
No?
I mean, who doesn't like, you know, a good fireworks show every now and then? But like, I don't mean to be the one blowing it up, but I'm just saying, like, you know, every now and then it'd be fun to watch.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a lesson around here that I tell all my lawmen. You shoot it, you blow it up, you destroy it, you do the paperwork on it.
Oh.
The only time I do the paperwork is if I do that.
How much? I imagine there's a lot of paperwork after going in and systematically doing anything, though, isn't there?
Right, and that paperwork we will handle as a team. We will inventory everything. I will make sure to write it up. But I'm saying, you shoot them, you blow them up, you destroy them. Be them person, be them animal, be them location. You're gonna write the paperwork on it. I think that's fair.
I mean, I think that's fair.
It's kind of like that thing when you go into the fine China stores and they say you break it, you buy it. You break it, you write it.
I've never been in a fine China store.
Oh, they got all kinds of pretty plates and teacups and all that fancy foo-foo shit.
Like, yeah, but like if they're gonna make it like, I mean, I figure at this point in my life, if I haven't had the need to go into a fancy China store, I probably, like, there's probably not like a reason coming around the corner. You know
I don't know.
I mean?
I think you should be in one once. Everybody should do it once. Try it.
I mean, but then you take the risk of damaging something and having to buy it.
You don't have enough faith in yourself to not destroy it?
Like, not really.
Dear Lord, you want me to give you a badge and a gun?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm clumsy, but like, why take a risk you don't need to take?
Because that's what living is, son. You ain't taking risks. You're dead.
There's some
You're dead.
large wagons. Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't take a risk. I'm saying, like, like if there's not a need, like, I mean, like, there's a difference between like taking a risk because it's the right thing to do and taking a risk for the hell of taking a risk. Like, I don't think, you know, like, I don't think you, like, you know, like if I was,
Son.
you know, protecting somebody or taking a bullet for somebody, like, yeah, I'd take that risk because it's the right thing to do. But like, if I'm just going to be like, hey, like I got this new device, like shoot me in the chest right now, like that's taking a risk.
lady
you don't
in your
need
life?
to. Me?
Yeah,
Not at the moment, no.
You had a lady in your life?
Well, I mean, I've had a few.
How'd you get that lady in your life?
I mean, various ways, but mostly
You took a needless
my
risk that put
charming
your heart in
personality.
danger.
I mean,
I
wouldn't
rest
say
my
it was
case.
needless though. That
But
one was a risk worth taking. That's what I'm saying.
Ah,
like
so
there's
you
risks that are
so
worth
it
taking.
has to be a valued risk. It has to have a valuation that you deem worthy.
Exactly. So what's the value of going into a China shop and when there's a chance that I could break something worth, you know, $2,000 I don't have?
Because it's all fine things coming over from the Orient that are beautiful to see, and you will probably never have the opportunity to see again in your life.
I mean, I could see it from the window outside.
But can you really?
I mean, as
do you
much
want to
as
live your
I
life
need to.
behind a window? Behind safety glass?
Oh, no, I mean, now I feel like you're just.
No,
like,
I'm
putting
asking you a
words on-
philosophical question. You feel the need to live your life behind safety glass.
I can see, like, I mean, I can come out here and look at this tree, and this tree is beautiful, and I'm not at risk of breaking it. Like, I mean, I can admire all of God's beauty just standing right here in this courtyard. Like, you know, like I don't need to go see a plate, you know, to know that beauty exists and that there's beautiful things. And, you know, when I take that risk of.
But it very well could be another thing, another piece of beauty. And just like that tree that God created, God inspired a man to make that teacup. So are you not doing a disservice to your God by not seeing that teacup? Are you missing out on an opportunity that Lord presented to you? I'll let you think about that. I got some paperwork I got to handle.
I mean, is there even a China shop in this town? You point me to a China shop right now and I'll go look at it.
Mr. Barnes, doesn't matter if there is a China shop or not. Would you go to it if there was? And if there isn't, have you missed anything?
Because now I feel like I'm being judged for not going to.
You're not being judged. It's a philosophical question on how one man sees his life versus another.
I don't, like, I guess I'm not like a materialistic person. Like, I don't need to see.
See, there's the difference. It's the difference between materialistic and admiring beauty. You don't need to own it to go look at it, to appreciate it. If you feel the need to possess it, then you are a materialistic person.
I don't. I mean, I'm sure. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm sure.
I know it's a lot to take in here in this street that smells like piss.
It does. It smells very much like urine out here, which is really weird because, I mean, like, who comes and pees on a church? I don't know. But anyway, like, the thing is, like,
from the
I'm
syndicate.
sure you're right. Like, it's a mental block in that, like, it's weird to me to think about, like a plate is a function. You know, like it's serving a purpose.
But
like,
is it?
To me, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, that's what it is. So to think about like a plate is something that like I would need to go like stand in a shop and admire is a weird.
See, I don't know, because
it's a strange thought.
It could
like
be
it doesn't
a plate,
mean it's
or
a
it could be
right
art.
thought. I mean, but like art could be like these statues could be art.
Let me put it this way.
But these statues were made as art.
This thing is a firearm. But when Bill Baker, Barber is his last name. I never can remember.
The guy with the big head.
But when he customizes it, it is not only a gun, it's a piece of art. So therefore, much like a gun, can a plate not be a piece of art and a plate?
I mean, I guess it can, yeah.
One thing can be multiple things, sir.
I just realized how absolutely filthy my gun is compared to yours.
Well,
I need to
go over to Bill's and get yourself a gun and kit, clean a kit.
Over to Bill's and ask him if he has any plates I can look at.
I'm going to go harass a moonshiner and then fill out some paperwork. This has been a pleasure chatting with you, and I'm going to go look at your application and consider it all in the eyes of a fine china plate and a God that creates for all of us.
I will do that. I'm gonna go ask Bill if he's got any like teacups I can take a gander at.
Please do. I would love to hear how Bill responds to you getting a plate from him.
Even opposite.
He's applied to be a lawman, and I think he's going to make a good lawman. And I don't know if he thinks that's part of the application or what, but that's like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, chat? I don't know. It's a really interesting philosophical conversation on a plate. If it ain't my two favorite ding-dongs.
Had one upstairs that was separate, like the job menu, and this one looks like it's like the shop menu down here at the clipboard.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no rush.
Oh look. If it ain't two of my favorite ding-dongs.
I'm just trying to get a
Howdy there,
license complete.
Marshal.
Volk. I do
See?
have a
He's laughing already.
a thought, Mr. Cole. If you think about / refresh job, you might have access to that ledger.
If you think about it too hard, you might go to jail for moonshining.
Volk, I'm trying to work here. Do I bother you when you do police?
Oh, I'm not here to bother you, ma'am. I'm here to bother Ding and Dong.
Wait, isn't that legal in here now?
Right, but the activities that were partook in outside were not legal. I am not here about any moonshine on the premise.
We were assumed to be a part of, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't assume nothing.
What?
I didn't assume nothing. I'm just saying I don't have all the evidence I need, but I know it was you. There's a difference.
Weird.
As I more came in to give your brother some ball busting.
Oh, excellent, ma'am.
I
Yeah,
love it.
they're both there now. It's just
But it seems like he's
the
already in the hands of
menu
the
is
master
very
ball buster in
close
county.
to the crafting menu, so you just gotta kind of be like us
That
perfect
woman
spot
is hell
to get it.
Do you do you have someplace you'd rather see that menu rather than over the crafting? Because I can make a request to have
She
it
might
moved
be
with the
5 foot
architect.
nothing, but she is a pit bull.
That is smart.
I'm
How
not-
about here? Like, well, that doesn't make sense location-wise.
Here, I'll get at you.
I mean, okay,
Can you
never mind. I can get
put
the
it
job
at this
menu
door?
right here.
Can you put it at this door?
Oh.
Agree things can both have function and aesthetic value? Yes. Let's go check their wagon. Oh, look, there's a public wagon sitting on the street. Well, I wonder what could be in this wagon. Strawberry drops, rock candy. Oh, no, there's the wagon. Water. Snake poison. Gun cleaning kits. Churned milk. They've got churned milk. Emeralds. Silver. Looks like nothing illegal in this one. Maybe if we check this one. Or stimulant. Oh, no, that's it over there. I'm in the wrong one again, damn it. Milk. Sap. Okay. You are the chief ball buster.
I have to wait till daytime to do that.
Well, if you missed the item, you missed the item. That's meta now if I looked at my chat. It's alright. Volk missed it. That's part of respecting the meta. If I missed it, I missed it. Besides, I don't think we've lost our shot with Ding Dong yet. Ding Dong. Alright. So if I missed it, I missed it. That's that, chat. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes streamer brain kicks in and you don't see it. By the way, guys, if you like my mug, go get it at skessian.tv today. I apparently missed a... You can say what it is. Like, I'm not going in to go back and get it. What did I miss? It does me no good. I missed a boomstick? Okay. I'm not really worried about a boomstick. I'm not sweating. I'm not missing that. There is valid reasons, I guess, to have dynamite? I don't know. No, there's really not, but... There's really not. Calico County Wiki RP. Damn it, Land, what about it? What are you damn-iting me about? What did I do now? If I miss it, I miss it, chat. Like, that's the way... That's the way it is. Possession of an explosive device. 20 months and $100. Like, officer discretion. I'm not worried about that. Damn it, now I'm gonna be looking at art plates all night. Sorry. Okay, you want to come hang out in Rudy Tooty Land. You want to come hang out in Cowboy Land instead of California City Life. This is what you get. You're gonna get weird philosophical, like, conversations about shit in RP. This is boiled down existential RP, where two men actually get to know each other, talking about fucking fine china plates from the Orient. Welcome to Red Dead RP. That's all I'm gonna say, is welcome to Calico County. Sometimes the conversations go tits up, and sometimes the conversations go really strangely, but really deep. Some of my favorite moments in County, I sat with a man dying of the consumption, or scarlet fever or whatnot, the night before he permed his character. And it will forever be one of those things that I will never forget, sitting in the mud in Valentine, staring at the stars, and trading stories with this old man. His name was Randall. Randall was such an amazing character. And to this day, the guy who plays him, Chip, I love Chip to death. But Randall will forever be one of those moments. And I have a feeling that standing out there in front of the church with you discussing fine china plates from the Orient is going to be the same thing. Because sometimes you just have these weird fucking moments where it happens. And that's the beauty of RP, is it's not always what you think it is. You're not always going to win. You're not always going to lose. But you are going to have experiences in which you remember. And that's fine, Kay. As long as it's not meta, no foul. But unlike GTA RP, that happens so fast with cell phones and with, you know, tweets and this and that, you get some really interesting organic moments in Red that just happen. And you were just part of one. I just sit in my store and people just fucking visit me. They never buy shit. That's because you give shit away. Nobody wants to buy anything from you. They know if you hang out with Bill long enough, Bill's gonna give you something. So stop giving shit away. Why do you think I don't like taking things from Bill? Why do you think I wanted to pay Bill for, right. GTA RP happens so fast and rarely has substance. I only go shopping at Bill's store when Bill's not around. If you guys have noticed, I don't typically go into Bill's store. Like I did because I needed to ask him a private question tonight about the dynamite. But I don't typically go into Bill's store unless Bill's not there. And then I shop at Bill's when Bill's not there. Because Bill tries to give everything away. Volk doesn't want anything for free. There's a piece of Volk that doesn't like people giving them free shit. Doesn't like it. Doesn't want it. Doesn't want any part of it. Thinks people are trying to buy him off. It feels scungy to him. He doesn't want that like life going on. So he doesn't mind Bill. He doesn't know exactly what to think about Bill, but in the same fact, don't give Volk free shit. Don't tell me that, because then it's going to get muddy with meta, and I don't want that. But Volk likes Bill on the surface, but he does not like that Bill gives free things away to him. He feels like Bill is trying to buy him. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, it's the government discount. I don't want the government discount. Treat me like you treat any other civilian. It feels like people are trying to buy off the law. And in RP, lawmen are so easily bought off that I never want it said that I'm doing a favor for Bill. That's like when Bill asked us to help protect his train. I said, have Dimes do it. I'm not going to do that. That's not... It's a very, very sticky area. So that way, when I stick to the Three Blind Mice brothers, like stink on shit, I know I'm clean. Like, Volk is a lot of things. Volk is an asshole. You can say what you want about both Lan and Volk, but Volk is not corrupt, and neither am I. Like, those are core tenets to who I am. So that being said, I don't typically buy into that stuff. Be like, oh, take this for free, and I'm like, no, I don't want it for free. I don't want a higher discount than the rest of the public. Just give me normal. I don't think Bill is lazy at all. I don't think Bill is lazy. I think Bill is another word. I think Bill is lonely. I think Bill is also so very desperate to connect to somebody on a deep personal level, and he does not know how to start the conversation, that he gives everything away in hopes that it'll start a conversation with somebody. I think there is something missing in Bill's soul that Bill is constantly searching for. And Volk feels for Bill. Is the Calico website down? Shouldn't be. No, it ain't down for me. Yeah, that works fine for me. But if you do !Calico, that'll get you into the Discord, which is where you want to get started. That's working. Yep, that works too. I don't want to... all these damn twins. Okay. Right, so Bill just needs to connect to somebody. God damn it, all these ad breaks. I'm so fucking sick of an ad break every half an hour. I think Bill's freebie time needs to end. Like, Volk doesn't come to visit Bill for freebies. Volk respects Bill and is not there like, oh, gimme. Like, people that are like, gimme freebies. Volk has no use for. He finds it, like, he's disdainful. Now, in the same fact, why are these, like, switched around? Fried chicken. Need to change that logo, or that icon. Tamale, meat pot pie. $16, I'll take 5 of them. 5. There's an $18,000. God damn it, they need to get rid of those $18,000 cigarettes. Hearty stew. Yeah, I am not buying that cigarette. I don't have the money. Bro, I do not have the money. Does strawberry lemonade not do anything? Let me see. No, I'm not going to ask Bill for that cigarette. I am not... Okay, that does fill that up. I am not going to ask Bill for that cigarette. You know why? Because Volk doesn't want it. Rakesh is here. Yeah, it is better. Last time I saw you in here, you had a gun pointed at you.
That's fair.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Making sure I took all the money out of the bank.
Why?
Because I can put it in the ledger at the house.
Yeah, but don't you need money in town here for anything?
I only carry about enough that I need, and if I'm spending anything big, which is rare enough.
I'm using my whisper muscle. How much fucking money do you have on yourself right now?
$24.
Okay, so did you already carry it over to the new house, or?
Yes, all of it.
Jesus Christ, Rakesh. Next time you're gonna do something stupid like that, send me a telegram. I'll gladly ride with you.
I did it quickly, I did it fast, and I didn't take the main road. I know
God
how
damn,
to...
for one of the smartest people I know, you sure are an idiot, son.
Volk, you really think I would walk out by myself like a moron with that much money in my pockets?
Do you want me to answer that question?
Yes.
Your answer is the same as mine.
I didn't go by myself. I didn't go by myself. I went by nightfall, and I also had help. I'm not an idiot.
I'm not calling you an idiot, but I'm also saying you're not the most street smart person or road smart person I ever met.
Well...
Chico, what's up?
Yes, but I know how to get around, and I know how to not get shot.
Alright. Well, that's funny, because last time I saw you in here, you almost got shot.
That's because I was entertaining Jefferson. If I wasn't going to entertain him, somebody else was going to, and then it was going to end even worse.
Yeah, Maticus shot him anyway.
Well, that's a longer story of... it's not my place to critique a marshal when I'm not a marshal.
Absolutely it is. Who else is there to watch, you know, the lawmen but the civilians? If you guys don't keep all the lawmen, myself included, in check, who else is gonna?
Then teach that man trigger discipline.
If you find a lawman to be doing something that's shady or something that shouldn't be done a certain way, do not hesitate to send me a telegram, because I will not have it. And if it's me that's doing it, send one up to Maggie.
Yes, didn't he used to be head marshal or whatever?
He did, he ain't no more. Dead Sandwich! We're having the 69 too.
But it's fine. He's a good shot, good marshal.
Well, if you don't think he's doing it right, don't hesitate to shoot me a telegram.
Yes, sir.
Or tell me in person.
Yes, sir. He just need... Someone has to teach those goddamn marshals that a shot isn't always the answer.
Right. And you fix people for a living, and I get that. And you and I understand each other, but
yes,
they don't necessarily speak the same language we do.
Yes, sir.
All right, be safe out there. God damn it, if you're carrying large sums of money, just...
I am fine. I ran it out with Bill. I had a few other friends come along with me.
Thank you so much for that sandwich.
I keep no more than $100 in my pocket.
Right. And you know that much as I bust your balls, I don't want nothing to happen to you, and I'm there to support you whatever you need.
Absolutely.
I mean, we went through fucking Captain Ayahuasca together. We'll get through it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I haven't seen him recently in county either.
Last I heard, he grew around, what was it, half a cart's worth of cannabis, and I haven't seen him since, so you can only assume what has happened.
Jesus Christ on a cracker. Fucking A. All right. You know they're about to outlaw all that cannabis, right? They're about to make it illegal.
Oh god, I need to go send a telegram.
You might.
Yes.
But if he ain't around to answer it and it goes illegal, Captain Dipshit's going down for it.
Yes, it's always the same.
I don't know. Congress is talking about it, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to go. I got paperwork for a new marshal, so.
Okay. Oh, for Le Chaudier?
Who?
Conrad.
No. Conrad's applying to be a marshal?
Well, he said he wanted to be a marshal part-time because of the fact that he has to go make runs up north every few weeks.
No, this is another Barnes.
First name?
Billy? I don't remember.
No, never met him. Never met him.
I don't know. He's new in county.
Oh, interesting. Well,
I haven't I had a chat. Milton. No, not Milton. Billy Barnes.
Never met him.
I'm pretty sure it's Billy. Let me check my book. My book, which is better for me. No, it is Milton Barnes. No, it is Milton Barnes. I'm an idiot.
Also, Volk, there's a small chance I might have a bullet in my shoulder eventually.
That's better than one in your ass.
Well, probably in the ass.
Why are you gonna have a bullet in your shoulder?
Because Amos is mad that I told his wife to support him even though he was feeling awful. Because of the... Have you met the supposed daughter of the mayor of Saint Denis?
Yeah, you mean that Foofy Devereaux bitch? Yeah, I met her.
Never met her, never spoke to
DeVoe.
her.
Not Devereaux, DeVoe. Yeah, I met her. You know what? We ain't got no mayor, Saint Denis. We ain't got no governor, Saint Denis. Closest we had was a mayor Armadillo because it was lawless.
You know, Patrick still holds that title.
He does not hold that title, and I will put my foot up his ass right now for you aggravating me about it. He is not the mayor of Armadillo. There is no elected officials. I don't care who tells you what. It's all a bunch of fucking piggly wiggly, mumbo jumbo, hoo woo bullshit. Bunch of goddamn libtard bullshit going on in this town. Now you got me fired up, Pringle boy. I'll show you the goddamn mayor, Armadillo.
Ow!
Son of a bitch, that hurts.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get.
What the fuck was that for, Volk?
You started a pain in my ass damn near over a year ago, this mayor Armadillo bullshit.
I never started that.
You did start that more than a year ago.
They called me that even though I asked them to stop hundreds of times.
You started this shit with the mayor Armadillo.
It was Henry Belskin, sir, not...
And then, fuck Ballsack.
And the fucking
fuck
Armadillo
Ballsack.
shits.
Right, well now somebody's saying that their daddy is the governor or the mayor, Saint Denis. I blame you for this fucking aneurysm in my ass that's going on.
I didn't start shit.
No, and you know who just fired me up? If you want to get anybody, get fucking Prakash for this one, because he just got me fired up about it.
Prakash, what did you do?
I made a joke. Okay? Can a man...
Fuck all
not
this
crack
mayor
a
bullshit.
joke?
Sorry, Patrick.
Can a
It's
man-
I'm good.
This started a year ago with you, with the goddamn mayor of Armadillo.
Nobody ever called
you
him...
can-
I thought it was the governor.
No, he was the mayor of Armadillo,
I would
and he
say-
said it to me in passing as a joke since I've been back.
Yes, that's a joke. Yeah, no,
Right, and I just threw
started-
you off the porch as a joke.
It started in Armadillo with Cartel, and
Fucking
then
Henry
when,
Ballsack.
Then when fucking the Evergreens moved into, or Wintergreens moved into Tumbleweed, they started calling me the mayor there as well.
Hey, you didn't know your husband was a fake elected official?
He wasn't elected. They bestowed a title upon him.
Well, I guess in the Village of Idiots, or Village of the Blind, the one-eyed man is king, and I guess that makes Patrick the mayor of Armadillo.
You're the man with one eye.
Fuck you, leprechaun boy. I was gonna say, you
can't be governor of Saint Denis. It's a county, not a city, not a state.
I understand this. That's some fucking dingleberry shit. Your daddy is the governor of Saint Denis? Well, my father invented Nintendo last year, so what the fuck?
What is...
Your father's Japanese?
Nintendo formed last year, Prakash. They made playing cards and dice.
Yeah, Hanafuda cards.
They were incorporated 1888, formally in 1889, earlier this year.
Oh, that's what the Japanese were peddling up in New York. They were pretty small cards. I thought they were letter cards that you sent back home.
Yeah,
No,
I
playing
wish so. Those would be handy to have around.
They're Hanafuda playing cards.
I would love to have
It is,
calling
but county
cards.
is the time they set this NK was 1889. Well, regardless, somebody's saying that their daddy is the governor of Saint Denis, which makes no fucking sense.
I'd like to see some paperwork on that.
Oh, I asked her, and she told me that she was going to have her daddy send me a telegram. Guess who hasn't sent me a fucking telegram yet?
Her non-existent governor daddy?
Yeah, just like the fucking leprechaun mayor of Armadillo standing in front of me.
I mean, the first
You
part's
started all
true.
this last year by going with it. By letting them do that bullshit, you started all this.
I would like to
asked them to
point out
stop
that
so
he
many
asked them
times.
repeatedly to not call him that.
Ma'am, you weren't even in county when this happened.
No, they were still calling him that when I got here, and I heard him repeatedly ask
Yeah.
people to stop calling him that.
They were still calling me that after I moved up here.
Well, you can tell anybody if they want to call you the mayor of Armadillo that I'll put my foot up their ass.
Honestly, the only time I've even thought about falling into it was when Marcus Knight was claiming Armadillo as his town.
I don't know, that prissy prima donna woman with her hoity-toity accent and her daddy's the governor. Nobody can ever give me paperwork.
What do you
It's
mean,
like, what?
hoity-toity?
Like more bullshit. What the fuck is H's name?
Oh.
Harley something.
Thank you. I have her. Hang on. Pull out my book.
Miss ma'am, do you happen to have any lemonade or any drinks on you?
I do. What's your train ticket number, Prakash?
Are you telling me her name's Harley Harper?
I never actually learned her name, so I
Because all the government paperwork says HH. Now, we don't have her legal name to be the Undertaker and the Exhumer.
Well, I will be honest. She's only ever used the name H with everybody, but I could have sworn I overheard somebody refer to her as Harley once.
Well, if you say her name is Harley, I have it back in my notebook from way back when, because she told me to look her up in the telegram. So I wrote down every name that was HH. And if her name is Harley, then there is only one Harley in the book, and it's Harley Harper. See?
Who is the other one? We know it's not H.H. Holmes because he was an old man.
I have Hector Hernandez, Humphrey Ham, H.H. Holmes, Harley Harper, Henrietta Holmes, and Horatio Holmes.
So I would send a telegram to Harley and Henrietta,
It
whatever
was
the hell.
Henria.
I'd send both of them a telegram.
No, you just gave it to me, though. You just told me that it was Harley. That you're pretty sure it's Harley.
Harley. Yeah.
That's enough for me.
I'd say 40% sure.
All right. Well, that's all I needed. Enough evidence for me for my book. All right, I gotta go find a new Marshal. Some new gentleman who likes tea and China from the Orient, but I gotta go read his application.
Okie doke. Well, Volk, you seem awful worked up. Would you like something to calm your nerves and steady your temper a bit?
My temper is
Your
fine.
temper. You just came flying down the porch and shoved my husband.
Miss Mel.
And hit your husband had it coming.
Yes, Prakash. I was gonna offer him a nice joint or some whiskey.
Have a bit of fudge.
Oh, fudge is a good call too.
What do you like, the candy man?
I like sweets.
He does
He
hand
has a
out
sweet tooth.
chocolate coins. So they're rather good.
You should have been at the wedding.
I took one of those chocolate coins. I got fucked up on that chocolate coin.
Fucked up in a healthy way.
Like
My eyeballs went all green and yellow and blue and...
Yeah, it's all the health coursing through you.
Oh yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like ayahuasca to me.
I mean, I just take the chocolate bars from the general store and carve them into coins.
I would double check that because I don't... something happened to my eyeballs when I ate it.
Maybe you were just
Matter of fact, I got one in my
overexerting
pocket
yourself.
right now. Let me see.
Oh, Prakash, by the way, I did the rounds this week. I checked all the pharmacy inventories and checked them against the inventory logs.
Pretty sure I'm fucked up right now. It's all green and blue.
Thank you, Miss Mel. I was about to just tell you I was going to
Maybe
do
you're
that
having an adverse reaction to the gold
did
foil
that.
on
Maybe
the
you
outside.
Yeah.
Wait, you're supposed to eat the gold foil? I peeled it off.
Yeah. Well, there's your problem.
All right, well, if it pleases the mayor of Armadillo, I have paperwork to do.
Now you're on it.
Fuck every last one of you. I'm going to my office.
Take careful.
Good night, kind people.
Good night, Volk. You old so-and-so.
Oh no, a rug again? She got one of our rug. Oh my god. All right, so chat. This dog is a terrorist. Our dog is a terrorist. Our dog is a terrorist. Our dog is a terrorist. Let's see who's fucking live that I can send the love to. All right. Oh, I totally missed that DM. I totally missed that. All right, let's see. Is there anybody from county on? Nope, it looks like I'm the last one. I don't know if Kenny is live still. Kenny live? Kenny is live, but Kenny is not playing. Do we want to go support someone in county? Even if they're not playing county right now? What do you guys think? Do we want to send the love? Guys, please do me a favor and follow this fine gentleman. He plays Kenny in county. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. Hi, Reese's. I hope to see you. I thought I was going to see you this weekend. Or no, that's this weekend coming up. So we're going to do a raid call, guys. If you want to come with, I would appreciate it. I will see y'all tomorrow night. I don't know if we're going to be in county or what we're going to be doing, but we will go from there and make the world a better place. Enjoy some good RP, and I will see you guys over there. So on that note, we're going to go raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him.